Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I did put off filming this video a little bit because I have a lot of lipsticks. I do a lot of lip product focus videos. I do a lot of lip swatches and I really enjoy it, but it also means that my collection is quite big. I don't have everything in frame here, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a first impression of what you can expect. And I'm just gonna move some things out of the way. I did do my best to kind of separate things in kind of bins or sections that made sense. So we're gonna do it kind of per brand or per theme. Alright, we're gonna start out with Flower Nose. I really enjoy Flower Nose. I think they do a lot of really nice lip products. A few of these I actually got in PR. A lot of these, most of these I did by myself. I just really enjoy a lot of the glosses and glossy lip balms that they do. The more matte lip products that I used to have from them, I don't own anymore because I don't feel like those are really my preference. Alright, so I have some glosses from the Midsummer Fairy Tales collection. I bought 3 of the glosses from that collection and I did a dedicated review if you want to see these on the lips. I thought that this was a pretty nice formula, but it's a little bit more watery than some of their glosses, and it isn't my absolute favorite. I personally do like a gloss that is a little bit more thick. So this is G04, and then we have here G05, and this one is a little bit more of a rosy pink. And here is G02, and this one is a little bit more of a warm, peachy color. Okay, I'm gonna just swatch the rosy pink as well because I just want to see what I want to do. This is a little bit more pink, not crazy pigmented. These are just very thin, kind of easy to wear, but also not super long wearing lip products. I kind of feel like this shade is not something that I really need in my collection, but I do feel like, yeah, I'm gonna put that in a maybe pile. I'm gonna see how I feel about that. After a little bit, after going through some more products. Then I have some lip glosses from the Strawberry Rococo Violet collection. I originally had all 4, but I decluttered one of these. So this is G02 and I really enjoy these. These are so nice. I really like these glosses. This is kind of a red shimmery one, definitely keeping that one. Then I have here G03 and this is the kind of shimmery pink one, really beautiful. These last a little bit longer, are a little bit more hydrating than the ones from the Fairy collection. And then here we have G01 and this was kind of a warm pink cream gloss. Really like that one as well. I'm gonna be keeping that one. I have 2 lip products from the Circus collection. I just bought these at some point, I didn't try anything else from this collection, but I just really was into this idea of the glossy sticks from Flower Nose, and I still am because I really enjoy them. And so this is from the Circus collection C05, and this is kind of this, it's a little bit more pigmented and creamy, by the way, this formula than some other gloss in a stick formula. So this is kind of a muted red, really beautiful. I'm kind of thinking if I have anything similar to that. I think I'm gonna put that one in the maybe pile because that one is a little bit out there for me. I do love my nudes, peachy pinks, kind of softer mauves, and this is C06. And this one I've actually worn quite a bit and I do really enjoy this color and format. So that one I'm definitely gonna keep. Then I have a bunch of lipsticks from the Swan Ballet collection. Some of these I did get in PR, but I already had bought some of these for myself as well because I really love this formula. It's a beautiful, comfortable, pretty long wearing gloss and stick formula. The only thing that I would say is that the packaging, it's quite bulky. It's quite bulky. So here we have shade B06 and this is kind of a more red shade, kind of a strawberry red pink. This is B03 and apparently I haven't really used this one yet, so that one is a little bit more warm toned, rosy almost. Almost has something a little bit terracotta to it, which is a little bit unlike me and what I usually wear. So this is B05. This one I've definitely worn, and this is also a little bit more warm, but a little bit softer and lighter. Then I have B02, and this one is one of the ones that I originally bought. This is a little bit more of a cooler tone nude. Definitely keeping that one. And then here we have B04. And this one is a little bit more of a pinky shade. I think that one is probably my favorite. Yeah, for now I'm gonna keep all of these because I do really love this formula, and I don't have a crazy amount of lipsticks from Flower Nose. By the way, if you're buying from Flower Nose, I do have a code with them. It is code Molly and it gives you 5% off your order. I feel like those are some of my favorite gloss and sticks in my collection, and I feel like there's also some that are ready to leave my collection because they're a little older or maybe not my absolute favorite formula. Then we have one lipstick from the Butterfly Cloud Color collection, one of the gloss and the sticks from that collection. This is CO2 Agar Wood, and this one I think might be one of my favorite shades from the Flower Nose lipsticks, because this one, look at how glossy that is first of all. Like, these are a little bit more creamy almost in comparison to this. This is very glossy, and this is a very cool tone, kind of like purpley brown, cool tone brown, really beautiful. I love this one so much. I feel like this one lasts a little bit less long on the lips than the ones from the Swan Ballet collection, but I do really love the glossiness of it. It's not the exact same formula. Alright, we're just getting started, we're just getting into it. Next up we have some Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution is a brand that I have been getting into, but I actually thought that I would have more lip products by them, but apparently this is about it, and I do think I'm gonna be decluttering quite a bit here. I thought I had more, but well, I have some that I have in my like to review basket. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna include the to review things at the end, because it's a lot here and I'm not gonna be decluttering any of that. Okay, so I have a bunch of these glosses, the Pout Bomb glosses. These glosses I bought for a lip swatching video, and I do have some things that I buy for lip swatching videos. I have realized though that this is not my favorite formula from Revolution. I just feel like this is a little bit too pigmented overall, and it's a pretty minty formula, and I have realized that I don't reach for minty formulas a lot. Like, it's not really my thing, because I do have lips that are a little bit on the drier side. I have done some things, I've been able to do some things to kind of like counteract that, but let me just put that here so this doesn't roll away. But I still have lips that are kind of like always on the verge of being dry. It's pretty easy to trigger that. I think I'm gonna keep this one, which is the one in Milky Sheer Hollow, and this is just a little bit more of a sheer, like super light pink milky gloss. And I quite like that. This one isn't as pigmented. Okay, just close my blinds a little bit to have a little bit better lighting here. Then we have here Wild Mauve Pink. And this one is definitely one of the ones that is a little bit more pigmented. It's kind of like a warmer mauve. It is a really beautiful color though, but I have to be like realistic. I have to be honest with myself. This is Melba Warm Peach. And this one is quite a warm shade. I love cool tones, I love pinks, like neutral to cool. That is what I am, that is what I like to wear. I'm gonna put this in the declutter pile. So this is the first official declutter. Then we have here a very interesting shade. This is Espresso Cool Nude, and this is just a very nice cool tone, kind of like brown shade. Absolutely beautiful. Like, the shades of these are stunning if you like this formula, and I just thought, okay, the shades are beautiful, let's just try it out. But in the end, it wasn't the hugest success. I was pretty positive in the video, but sometimes you just don't know if you're really gonna wear it until it's like sitting right in front of you, waiting for you to use it. So it's a beautiful shade, but I think I can declutter that one as well. And this is shade Jelly Berry Mauve, and this is just a very kind of like sheer, like purpley color. I think that is actually beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. I'm just into the more sheer shades here. And then we have Rosewood Rose Pink, and this one is also really beautiful. Very pigmented. Yeah, that is very pigmented. That's gonna be almost like a creamy liquid lipstick. I'm gonna, even though I really love this shade and the idea of it, I'm gonna declutter that one. And then we have a sheer red, and this one is Cherry Sheer in Red. And that one is gonna be a little bit more jelly. I'm gonna be putting that in the maybe pile because I do know that I have more kind of like jelly reds. And then this one, that was this one. I feel like this one is a little bit more sheer than the rose shade that I just decluttered. I'm gonna put that in a maybe pile as well, see how I feel about it. Okay, Then I have one left of these Revolution Juicy Peptide Lip Balms. And this is in the shade Strawberry. I just feel like these were a little bit too liquidy for the squeezy tube packaging that these are in. Like, I bought 4 shades, but I just feel like it's not the perfect consistency for the packaging. This one smells very strongly of kind of like strawberry candy. I think I can let go of this one. I have more that are kind of like this type of product that I like more, that I feel are more hydrating. Then I have the powdered lip oil. This is the hydrating lip oil, and I got it in watermelon pink. And this is actually pretty nice. It doesn't have much of a color to it. It's pretty much clear. I'm going to put this in a maybe pile because I do feel like I need to have a look at all my clear or semi-clear lip products together and see how I feel and what I want to keep, because I have a lot and I'm not going to be using them all. And this is basically clear, so I'm just going to put it in a maybe pile. I do really love the formula, but I just don't know if I should keep that particular one. Then we have this Kiss Pink pH reacting lip balm that they did in their Mood Switch collection, and I actually quite enjoy this for a pH reacting lip balm because it is quite nice and soft. It's a soft pink, it feels quite nice on the lips. I am actually gonna put this in a baby pile as well because I also want to have a look at all the pH reacting lip products that I have and see which of those I want to keep. I just know that I have a lot of those, like a lot of different ones of those. So this Revolution Jelly Lip Oil, I really hate it. It is so thin. There's no hydration whatsoever to this. This does nothing. There's no color. It just looks fun, but that is all you're getting. So this is bad. It's really bad. That's gonna go. Then I have here one of the Revolution like matte lipsticks, and this is in the shade Berry Boss. This is really beautiful. I had lighter shades, but I just don't think the lighter shades work on my lips. This shade is beautiful, creamy. It looks super smooth on the lips. Really, really love it. I have a few more shades. I bought a few of the newer shades that they came out with, and I haven't touched those yet. I wanted to do some sort of short form content with those, but then I just kind of took a break from short form. But I might show you those in a little bit. I am gonna keep this one. Then I have this kind of like silvery gloss from the holiday collection. This is the Shimmer Balm in Frosted Muse. And I actually really like the Shimmer Balm formula from Revolution, but I have stopped myself from buying a bunch of them. I know there are more shades, but I just was like, okay, maybe don't do that. This is a really beautiful one, but it is kind of like, when am I gonna use that? Because there's not really a color to it, so it's more kind of like a topper. Am I gonna do that? I'm gonna put this in a maybe pile, even though I really like it. Maybe I should try at least one colored version of that, but I just didn't really feel like there was a rush trying those. And I just have so many nice shimmery glosses, so I don't know if I will eventually buy a colored version of that. I do see them on sale at Boozy Shop, so maybe I'll throw one in my cart. Maybe I will just keep this one. I do not know. Have you tried those? Do you like those, like in the other colors? This one, by the way, is also another color, but it is a very yellowy, like shimmery gloss. This is in the Woody shade from the Toy Story collab that they did, I think, the end of last year. And this is just kind of like the more warm version of that. And I gotta say, it is really beautiful. It is kind of like going from a more warm gold to a more cooler tone yellow. Absolutely stunning. Maybe I should just keep these and try and use those. Like, the shimmer in this is very sophisticated, a little bit more small. It isn't chunky. They are really beautiful as toppers. I think I'm for sure gonna keep the yellow one, and the other one, the silver one, I'm gonna see. Then we have this one from Toy Story as well. This is the Buzz gloss, and I really was hoping for the gloss to actually be this purple thing, but it is actually not a shimmery purple. It is actually a pH reacting gloss, and it's very bright. It turns a very, very bright pink shade, and there is definitely something to it. It smells like grapes. It smells absolutely amazing. Like, this is a beautiful scent, and there's definitely something to this product if you love a pH reacting product. These are really cute. I just don't know if I should keep this, so I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile with the pH reacting lip products. So this is everything that I am decluttering, and then I'm gonna keep 4 over here. Okay, then we have Romand. I really enjoy Romand lip products, and I threw this one in as well because it's K-Beauty and I don't have a lot of other K-beauty things so far that I've actually tried. Like, I've bought a few things, but I haven't actually touched them just yet. Let me just clean my hand, by the way. All right, so Romand has some of my favorite lip products in my collection. I really, really love the lip glosses that they do. These are the Glassing Color Gloss. I have a video lip swatching all of the original 6. This one is in shade 02. Nutty Vague. I love all of these nude shades. It's really like this creamy glossy formula, very comfortable, really beautiful. I am gonna be keeping these. This is the shade 04 Grapey Way. This is a little bit more cool tone, especially last year. I was using those so much. I was really obsessed with these. Is my camera focusing? It is not. Why? Okay, we're back. So this is Grapey Way over here. Really beautiful and cool tone. I was wearing these a lot last year, but I kind of forgot about them again, but they are so beautiful. They are so easy to throw on. This is Peony Pink, if I'm not mistaken. Peony Belay 01, a nice cool tone pink. If you kind of want that bunny shade, these are really nice. Then we have shade Deepen More, which is 06. Very, very beautiful, kind of like warmer brown. And here we have Rose Finch 03. This is the first shade that I bought, and I think still one of my absolute favorites. Like, this is a beautiful rose tone, very nice and neutral. Like neutral and undertone. And then we also have, I think I should have one more. Right, I don't know where I put it. I can't find it right now. There are 6 shades in this original range, but I don't see it right now. But all of these packagings look a little bit similar. I will see if I encounter it. It might also be in a bag. It might also be somewhere else. Okay, so I also have some of these juicy tints, like juicy lasting water tints, things like that. So all of these have kind of like this staining effect as well. And these are the glassing water tints, and then we also have the juicy lasting tint. And I just thought that the colors of these were really beautiful, but I've just realized that I'm not someone who can really wear a tint, a like stain very well. A stain is just something that doesn't really work when you have very dry lips. So this one is Breeze Fig 38. More of a cool tone shade. And then I also have Odd Grape. And this one is a little bit more like a cool tone pink. I think I'm gonna keep Odd Grape, and the other ones I don't think I need to keep because I just don't wear tints that much. So these are gonna go. And then I have 2 of the glassing water tints. So this one is Fig Rice, and that one is a little bit more of a darker rose. And then I have here Mauve Moon. That one seems a little bit more cool toned, but a little bit more rosy than the one from the other range that I just kept. I think I'm gonna keep this shade, so the mauve one. So I have one of each formula, and then I'm gonna declutter the other one because I just don't reach for them. I gotta be realistic. Then I have this Go-Go Tails gloss. I got this in PR from C Beauty Mall, and this is in G05, and this is just a chunky gloss. There's nothing really wrong with this. It is glossy, it looks quite cute, but it's also nothing too special, so I'm gonna be decluttering that one. Then I have some of these Blur Fudge tints by Romand, and this is just not my type of formula. If you would ask me, what is the type of formula that never works for you? It is these very sheer, kind of like clay mattifying blurry lip products. I just feel like this sits on my lip lines so weirdly because of my kind of like drier lips. So I'm gonna be decluttering both of these. I have a bunch of shades left from the Nature Republic Honey Melting Balm. I did a lip swatching video with these, and this is just not my favorite formula. It is the favorite formula of my sister. She loved them so much, and I gave all of the other ones that I decluttered from this line to her, and she just really loves them. I think I can declutter basically every shade that I have here. So this is shade Coconut. This is kind of like a warmer beige. I think that can go. Then I have Lychee, which is a little bit more rosy. Should I maybe keep that one? Maybe. Then here I have 02 Fig, which is also a little bit more rosy. little bit more like a lighter pink. Maybe I would keep these two lighter shades. And then I have this kind of like a darker brown, which is 05 Plum. I think my sister would also like this one, but it's a little bit darker. It's a little bit more like grungy, moody almost. And then we also have this red shade, which is called Pomegranate. And that is a bright, bright red. So, oh, it has a little bit of a pinky undertone, but I can let go of that one as well. Then I have in my possession all shades of the Romand Glassing Melting Balm. This is my favorite shiny glossy lip balm in my collection. These last very long, they are shiny, and I just really love the way these look on the lips. It's just a gorgeous formula that works really well for dry lips. I just feel like they are very hydrating and they last long on my lips. Like the hydration also lasts long on my lips. I have a video lip swatching all of these except for these two. So these are the black spectrum ones that came in their black and white collection. So this one is berry in black, and this one is a black to, let me put that to the side. This is a black that turns kind of like purple. And I'm kind of thinking if I should do a lip swatching video, like another rendition of the lip swatching video with the Romand Glassing Balms with the extra shades that I got that are like from other collections, like because my lip swatching video is with the original collection. And then I also have this one, which is in Kitten Peach. And I don't have all of the shades that exist in this basket because some of them just aren't really my colors, and those I have put to the side somewhere. They are not in my active makeup collection. I just put them somewhere in case I want to do another lip swatching video. So I really love these. I really love this one. This is Kaya Fig, and this is kind of like this rosy tone, like so, like a rosy, warm, My Lips But Better shade. So I'm not gonna be showing you all of these right now because there is a lot of information about this on my channel. All right, let's get into some indie makeup, some indie lip products. This is just the brands that give me indie vibes. Like, I'm not gonna get technical here. This is just giving me indie. So I have a bunch of Nabla lip products. I do enjoy Nabla lip products, and Nabla is just a brand that I do reviews of when they come out with a new lip line. I buy a few shades or I buy all shades. In case of this blurring matte lip product, I bought all of the shades. I Declutter 2. I really love the packaging of this because it's just that very blurry, soft matte lip formula, but I just felt like it was a little bit too drying for me. So this is the shade Celeste. There is a lip swatching video up on my channel if you want to see it. This is Dea, which is a bit more of a like mauve shade. They're not too far off, to be honest. Then I have here shade Aphrodite, which is a little bit more of a red color, really beautiful, kind of like a muted red. And then I have here Divine Ice, and this is kind of like more warm. I think this one can definitely go. This is not my favorite formula. And then from the other ones, I think I'm gonna keep Celeste and Aphrodite. So please stay put. Okay, none of these lip products want to stay put. Okay, so this one I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna give it to someone, of course, because it's a beautiful lip product and I know that there is gonna be someone who really is gonna love this. So they is gonna get decluttered. And then Celeste and Aphrodite, so this one and this one, they can stay. Then I have here my last Alien Cosmetics. It used to be Alien Cosmetics, now it's Unearthly Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and I think this is a beautiful formula. I at some point bought all of them because they had this sale, and of course they had a sale because they were going away. Like, these are not available anymore. This is a beautiful one. This is shade Eerie. I think I'm gonna put this in a maybe. It's such a beautiful formula, but these are not sold anymore. I have so many lip products. It is a beautiful color. It is a very nice finish on the lips. I just have to think about it a little bit more. I do not love the idea. I do not love decluttering things because they were limited edition, because I also test so many limited editions, but sometimes you just know, like, I have other things that I can use. I have more Nabla here. This is the shade Eden. This was from was this a September collection or something like that? A fall collection. This is actually beautiful. This is from their matte lipstick. So not the soft blurring matte, but just their matte lipstick. I'm gonna be keeping that one. Beautiful packaging as well. And then I have a gloss from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is the lip gloss in shade Dread. I don't remember. I think this was in one of their mystery boxes. This is yellow, pink, and blue. Really, really beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I just don't know if I am really gonna be reaching for that one. There was just something about it. It was a little bit chunky almost. I think for me this was a little bit too gritty. I'm gonna put that in a matte, but I don't know if I see myself using that, even though it's a really beautiful. Look at that shift. It's stunning, but I just need to think about that. And then we have from Nimya. I have a lot of products from Nimya. This is the brand by Nikki Tutorials. And as far as I know, she is indie. Okay, I cannot find the rest. The rest I will get to. So we have the Disco Sphere Glitter Lip Topper. I have it in all the shades. So this is Wannabe on Taupe, which is kind of like a cooler tone brown. These are very nice and shimmery, but kind of like they are intense. Like look at that shift. I am gonna be keeping all of these. Then I have your Pink in Bio, and that one is a little bit more pink, of course. Really beautiful. These are really soft. They are comfortable. You don't get a crazy amount of these in the product, like in the packaging, but they're also not super expensive. It is an interesting formula. Just gives you something a little bit different. You can put it on top of a lip product, or you can use it on its own with a lip liner. You can do different things with it. This one is in shade Dressed in Diamonds, and this is just kind of like the clear, very shimmery one. I think my favorite is gonna be the pink. I'm gonna be keeping these. I do think that Nimya does really beautiful lip products. Then we have the glosses. I used to have all the glosses. Now I have all but one. This is shade Are You Sitting Down, which is the kind of like bronzy, coppery, shimmery one. This is very shimmery. Very shimmery. These smell really beautiful. They really have this kind of like bakery gourmand scent. This makes you want to eat a cupcake. Like this is beautiful. This is a stunning shade. I'm gonna put that one in a matte bout though, because there are other ones that are more my favorites from Nimya. So like this one, this is Don't Tell Anyone. This is just a little bit more like a pearly gloss, and I love a pearly gloss. Like this is really beautiful. Can you see that? Like this is so nice and pearly. I'm 100% gonna keep that. Then I have a bunch of Lunar Beauty. I have a lot of Lunar Beauty. This is just one of my favorite brands when it comes to lip products, glosses, liquid lipsticks, things like that. There's more somewhere here in this basket, but we're just gonna start out with this. So we have a gloss here. Can you please stay put? This is the gloss in Flora from their spring collection from last year. That was with the like Moonshroom eyeshadow palette. This is really beautiful, light shimmery pink. I'm gonna be keeping that one. Alright, then we have a liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Perfection, and this is the very, very light nude. This is a beautiful liquid lipstick formula. It's very smooth. It looks amazing on the lips. It is not a full dry down. It has a little bit of a gourmand smell as well. I'm gonna be keeping that one for sure. This one is shade Daydream, which is a little bit more of a rosy pink, a little bit deeper, really beautiful, kind of like My Lips But Better, really stunning. And then I have here shade Zaya, and I don't believe this one is still available. This is kind of like a terracotta type of shade, a little warmer. This is just something that I don't really wear anymore, so this one can go. Then I have some of the bullet lipsticks that it came out with, I think a couple of years ago, and this is shade Blushing. So these are matte, like comfort matte lipsticks, and this is kind of like this kind of like rosy, light rosy shade, a little bit on the nude side. And this one is shade Doodle, which is more of a cool toned shade. And I gotta be honest, these are beautiful lipsticks, but I don't really reach for them a bunch. This is a really nice, beautiful, kind of like cool tone pink. And then I have shade Stormy, which is a very bright red pink. This one I'm definitely gonna keep. I think I'm gonna keep Doodle as well. And then this shade over here, the kind of like peachy one, I am gonna declutter. Then I have some more Unearthly. I kind of forgot that I had so much Unearthly, but here we are. So this is one of the satin liquid lipsticks. This is in the shade Dreamy. I think this is from their Dreamer mystery box. The thing with these satin liquid lipsticks by Unearthly is that they are really beautiful, they are comfortable, but there's something about this formula, it kind of like burns my lips in a way, and I think it's finally time to let go. And I just feel like there is a ingredient in here, it just doesn't work for me. It just feels weird and itchy, and it's time to go. And then I have this one from the Dreamer collection as well. Like, is this from the same collection? Or was this from another mystery box? I think this was from another mystery box. I do not exactly remember which mystery box was which, but this is a really nice kind of like cool toned grungy purple brown shade, which is just stunning. So this is the shade Dreamer. I am gonna keep this one. Like, it's a little out there for me, but I definitely can see myself wearing that for something a little bit more grungy when I'm kind of like looking for that. Then here another Nimya gloss. This is shade She Said What, and this is also a little bit more like shimmery. This is kind of like a peachy shade, a little bit more shimmery, a little less pearly. This is really beautiful. I'm gonna be keeping that one. This is another Lunar Beauty lipstick. So this is the cream lipstick that they did with the collab with Laura Lee Los Angeles, and this is in the shade Mora, and this is kind of like this peachy pink cream lipstick, really beautiful. I am gonna keep that one. We also have the shade Lanny from that collection, and this one is a little bit more of a cooler toned, like light pink. I'm gonna be keeping that one as well. I do like these tones. Then I have some lip oils from Nabla. I bought all 3 of these when they came out with this, I think last year, and these are just pretty much clear, but they have different scents, and these are so nice and hydrating, very glossy. So this is Lip Candy Oil, and this is in shade Lychee. It's just very glossy, it has different scents. I don't feel like you need all 3 of these, but these are very cute, and I'm definitely gonna be keeping all 3 of these. And now I'm kind of like, this is already giving me a lot in the like sheer clear gloss department, but I will wait a little bit longer with making decisions on my maybe pile. Okay, let's grab more Lunar Beauty. I have a lot of his lip oils as well because I really love the lip oil formula. It's just a really beautiful formula. Oh, here's my other Romand. So this is the one in Dim Mauve. It's kind of like a more muted mauve shade, also not super cool tone, really beautiful, keeping that one. All right, let's see, we have the Lunar Beauty lip gloss in shade Soul, which was also from their spring collection. So this is kind of like a warmer brownie shade, which has a little bit of a golden shimmer in it. Keeping that one. I don't really think I'm gonna declutter much here. And then we have Choose Me in the lip oil formula, and this is a kind of like mauvey purpley shade, really nice and hydrating. Definitely gonna keep this one as well. This was with the eyeshadow palette that they did for holiday. Then the lip glosses, I used up one of these completely, so that is why I don't have that one anymore, and I think I'm gonna focus on using these up, the ones that I have still this year. So this is Kiss Me, and this is just a clear one, but it has a nice scent to it. It's nice and glossy and hydrating. And this is shade Coven, and this is more of a like shimmery peachy shade. And yeah, it's a little similar actually to the one from Nimya, but the one from Nimya is a little bit lighter. This one is a little bit more peachy. I'm gonna keep this one. And then I have Ella, which is a clear shade with a lot of sparkle. I don't think I should buy another shimmering lip gloss now that I'm seeing all of this. Maybe I have options. Maybe I for sure have options. So this is shade By Me in the lip oil, and this is just a light pink. I kind of forgot that I had this, but I love a milky pink, a light pink like this, so I'm definitely gonna keep that one. I kind of feel like I could do kind of like a top 10 milky light pink lip products because it's kind of my obsession. Then we have shade Aura in the gloss, and this is more of a like brownie nude, peachy brownie nude. It's really beautiful. It's a little bit more pigmented than some of the other ones, but I'm definitely gonna keep that one. You know, Lunar Beauty just does lip products so well. I cannot get rid of them. All right, I cleaned my hand. We can continue with some more Luna Beauty, because there is even more. So I have here shade Dreamy. This is like one of the first glosses he came out with, and I haven't had this for that long. It took a while for me to get into Luna Beauty. This is kind of like, it's a clear gloss, but it's a little bit peachy. I'm just gonna keep that around still. And then we have shade Mystery from the mystery box. And this is when I kind of started getting into Luna Beauty. And this is a super golden, quite densely packed golden shimmery gloss, which also has a little bit of like pink and purple in it. Really beautiful, but really intense. I'm still gonna keep that. I don't feel like this is gonna be my first choice, but it is very nice. Then we have another one of these matte lipsticks that I really enjoy. So this is the shade Icon, and this is more of that light peachy pink nude. Really beautiful. I do want to keep that one. I have a gloss from Kaleidos, and this is in the shade Pink Marquise, and this is kind of like a shimmery glassy gloss, a little bit more on the pigment side, but not like full pigment. I'm gonna keep that. Really love this formula. I have this Luna Beauty liquid lipstick in shade Sailor, and this is kind of like a cool toned, like taupey brown. Beautiful, but it's not the type of shade that I will wear a lot. I'm gonna put that in a maybe pop, because I also want to see if I encounter that shade more, if what I want to do. I have two glosses from Gloss Gods, and these are Smitten and Smirk, and I believe, are these glosses or are these lip oils? It doesn't say anything on the packaging. I think these were lip oils from the collection that they did with the mixed metals, and this is really beautiful. I do really like this formula. This one is a little bit more nude. Oh, do I want to keep that? I don't know if I would really see myself using it. It's kind of like this really light honey shade. I think I can let go of that one and then keep this peachy pink. We have another Luna Beauty. This is a bright purple lip oil. This is in Tease Me. And this is just, oh, that is intense. That is intense. That is a cool tone purple. Okay, I definitely need to put it on my lips again to really see if I want to keep that, because I do love my cool tones, but this is a little much, maybe. All right, more glosses or lip glazes from Kaleidos, and this is the shade Last Smoke. This is such a beautiful cool tone mauve, really nice, kind of like indeed a smoky mauve. Then we have this kind of like a gray sparkly shade, and this is shade Free Fall. This is so cool. It looks kind of like gray diamonds on the lips. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. And then I have shade Skinny Dip, which is more of a like peachy nude. Am I gonna use that? I'm gonna put that in maybe pile, because I do have a lot of kind of like peachy shades, and it's not my go-to. It's not my favorite. Then we have this Nimya gloss, and I just feel like this has lost its color. This is shade Pinky Promise. Well, there's nothing really pink about this, I think. This already had basically no pink to it, but I feel like now it's just lost its pink pigmentation. I've had these glosses for a little bit, so it's nothing too crazy, but I just don't feel like this looks like it's supposed to anymore. So this one is gonna disappear out of my collection. And then these by Luna Beauty. Yes, I love Luna Beauty lip products. I buy a lot of them. So this is the Luna Beauty lip gloss in shade Starlight, which is kind of like this pinky, oh, this is so beautiful, pinky shimmery gloss. This is me in a lip gloss. That is beautiful. And then we have shade Love Me, which is kind of like this sheer strawberry red. It's really stunning. Okay, I think I've made my decision about one thing that I have in the maybe pile, and that is gonna be that I am not gonna keep this one, the Pout Bomb. Let me just swatch that here. I just feel like that is similar enough. This Pout Bomb is gonna go. Okay, we're almost through this basket. Like, this was a lot, okay? This was a lot. So I have some Odin's Eye. I used to have more. They cluttered some weren't really like my shades. I bought them in bundles. So I have here some from the Judy and Odin's Eye collab. So this is shade Dahlia, and these are really nice glosses, but I do kind of prefer what they had before. I'm kind of sad that they don't have their old glosses anymore. So that is Dahlia. It's kind of like a warmer sheer red. It's kind of like orangey red. And I don't know if I should keep that one. And then we have Shine in Spectral from the, I think was this the Angelica Nymphes? Yeah, this is from the Halloween collection. So this is really cool. Kind of like this cool tone brown. So I'm definitely gonna keep that one. This is another one from the Judy collection. This is in shade Buttercup. And this is also quite corally. I was kind of like telling myself, no, I can make this work. It's sheer, but I can definitely see compared to everything else that this is quite warm tone. And it's not my favorite formula, so I think I can let that one go. And then here we have one from the Annette collab that they did, like the second collab that they did. And this is such a beautiful kind of like muted red, a little bit more on the cool tone side. I'm definitely keeping this. So these two by Judy are actually gonna be decluttered. Then I have this lip oil by Sigma. I actually have an affiliate code with Sigma. I will put it on the screen. This is the Renew lip oil and it is in shade Tint. That was so confusing to me at first. I thought, tint? Like, what is this? So this is kind of like a cooler tone nude. I don't have a lot from Sigma, so I'm gonna be keeping this around to kind of like just know what the formulas are like. Then I have this Luna Beauty. Wait a minute. This, I don't think this is right. I think something has actually gone into my glass. Okay, so this is the lip oil in Expose Me. And it actually looks like there's something in here. So that looks like actual mold. That's kind of gross. That's kind of gross. I haven't used this in a long time. I don't think I've ever seen mold in my products, but this definitely is it. So that's gonna go in the bin. That's gonna leave. Okay, I should definitely pay close attention to those kinds of things, but I've never really seen anything like this. It kind of looks like something got in there. Like maybe I put it on and there was some, I don't know, tiny crumb left on my lips and then I put it back in the glass. Could be something like that. Okay. Then I have some lip products from the Dexter collection by Lethal Cosmetics, and I also have a lip product from the Avatar The Last Airbender collection. These four I did get in PR. This one I bought myself. So I really like these glosses. I also think that these stains are pretty fun. This lipstick is really beautiful. So this is kind of like this nude red shade, kind of like soft, and it's very long wearing, it's very comfortable. Definitely gonna keep that. And these I'm gonna keep as well. Alright, this is a Glam Shop Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Trendy, and this is actually a really beautiful color. It is just kind of like this muted red, a little bit darker. It's just a little drying for me, but I love this color so much that I am still gonna keep it. And then I have here another Honest Eye lip product. This is the matte lipstick in Tulips from the collection with Judy. So this is kind of like a cooler tone bright pink. I think I'm actually gonna keep that. I actually quite enjoyed it in the end. You know what I'm thinking of? If you have a product like this where you don't see anything from what is going on inside, you cannot tell. Like if this lip gloss or lip oil by Luna Beauty had this type of packaging, I wouldn't have been able to tell that there was mold in it. I kind of enjoy being able to see my product a little bit more. Then you can also kind of like see, has it gone off? Does the color still look right? Like you can smell it as well, of course, but I don't love this style of packaging for lip products. There are not a lot of lip products that have this, but it's just not my preferred style of packaging. Am I gonna keep this, by the way? I did say that I was gonna keep it, but maybe I'm lying to myself. I'm gonna declutter this one. Okay, then we have this lipstick by Sigma. This is the New Mod lipstick, and this is with the Infinity Point. This looks really beautiful on the lips, but I just feel like it's a little drying. I did get this in PR from the brand. I do like the lip oil a little bit more. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. I just don't enjoy it that much. Then these were my favorites of last year, and I still really love these. I should just use them a little bit more. I've forgotten a little bit about them. These are the Crystal Noir and Crystal Rose lipsticks, the Crystal Jelly edition lipsticks by Nabla. So we have Crystal Noir, which is a sheer berry shade, which has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if these are still sold, but this is absolutely beautiful. It just has the right amount of shimmer. It's nothing too crazy. and it just adds a little bit of dimension. It's really nice. This one I think is my personal favorite. This is Crystal Rose, and this is just a nice, a light, warmer tone rose. It's a little bit peachy, but not too much. Really stunning. I wore these so much in the month of December. And then I have two shades of the Nabla Beyond Jelly lipstick, just our original one. This is Libido, which is a kind of like muted red. Really stunning. Definitely keeping that one. And then I also have a Luz, which is kind of like a more mauve-y, cool toned pinky shade. Really beautiful. And I have just decided on a product from the Maybe Pal, which is the lipstick that we have here from Flower Nose. I just think that is similar enough, so this one can go. And let's get into this. This is all the Essence and Catrice that I have. I just thought, okay, I will group them together. I have a lot of them. Also just threw in the like lip masks and things that I have from them. Ooh, I think I can cut this down by a lot. I'm hoping to do that. So let's see. I'm just gonna go one by one to make sure that's not like all rolling away. I just threw this in as well. This is a Super Peptide Lip Treatment. I love this so much. Is this the one that is empty or the one that I repurchased and it's also almost empty? I love this thing so much. It's so hydrating, smells amazing. We have this Tinted Lip and Cheek Jelly by Catrice. This is in the shade 010 Dory's Daydream. This is kind of like this jelly pinky shade. I'm gonna keep that. That is really beautiful. Then I have the Essence Super Peptide Lip Treatment in a colored shade. This is shade 03 Toffee Tastic. And I'm gonna keep all of these because I love these so much. They are just so glossy and hydrating and beautiful. And this is kind of like a cooler tone nude. Then I have this Catrice Tinted Lip Oil Gloss and Glow in Party Crasher. So the other lip glosses or lip oils in this collection have a pH reacting property to it, but this one is just pretty much clear with a bit of a shimmer in it. I don't know if I should keep that because I have a lot of kind of like clear lip products. This is gonna go in the Maybe Pal. Then I have the Essence Pearly Potion Reflective Lip Gloss. They came out with this year, and this is really beautiful. It's kind of like a golden peach, very bright. There are so many different like shimmers in it. It's very pearly, it's stunning. I'm gonna keep that. Then I have the Catrice Lip Mask and Lip Scrub from the Winnie the Pooh collection, and these are pretty cute, but I also have, and like I used quite a bit of this lip mask, but I also have new ones now from Catrice. This is the scrub. This one is a little bit too soft for me. I have other ones now, so I'm gonna be decluttering that. Then I have this Catrice and Winnie the Pooh lip oil, and this one smells like honey. It's actually quite a nice kind of like yellowy lip oil, and I don't know, it smells good. It looks cute, but it is once again a clear lip product that is just a little bit hydrating, so I'm gonna put that in the Maybe Pal. Then I have this Lip Jam Hydrating Lip Gloss, and this is in kind of like a sheer red shade. I don't know if they still have these, by the way, because they have a new like tube style applicator, tube style product lip balm. I do really like that one. It's more of a pink than you would think from this packaging. I actually think I'm gonna declutter that one. I have so many hydrating lip products. I gotta draw the line somewhere. So this is the Essence in the Bloom Light Shiny Lip Gloss, and this is once again pretty much a clear lip product. This one has a little bit of a pinky tint to it, I gotta say. Maybe I would wear this over other clear ones because I do see a little bit of pink in there. I'm gonna keep that one. Then I have this Catrice Perfection Perfect Kiss lip gloss. This is pretty cute, but I was just hoping for a little bit more. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, but you don't really see that on the lips. It's pretty cute. But once again, it's just gonna look like a clear gloss on the lips. Do I need to keep this? I think I'm gonna be a little bit more strict than I'm used to for myself, and I'm gonna declutter this one. I have here the Essence Harley Quinn Multi-Reflective Lip Gloss, and this is in kind of like a warmer pinky red shade. Well, not super warm, more of a neutral pinky red. It's very reflective, it's very shimmery, but I don't really see myself reaching for that one again, so that is gonna go. This is the Essence Hello Kitty Glowing Lip Gloss, and this is from their Hello Kitty collection that they did last year. This is just a clear gloss. It's pretty cute. It has cute packaging. Do I need to keep it? I don't know. It's gonna go in a maybe pile. I also have these from the Catrice Arctic Illusion collection. These are the plumping effect glosses, and these are also kind of like on the clearer side. But this one does have kind of like a pinky and purpley and blue shimmer in it. I do really enjoy these. Packaging is really beautiful. They have a little bit of a like minty sensation to them. I'm gonna keep that. Then I have here the Essence Juicy Balm in Lychee. And I did get this for free with my Booty Shop order. I think I can let go of this one because I have a lot of Juicy Balm like clear, sheer lip products. I have a lot. I also have this one. This is the Essence and Up Glossy Lip Balm, and this is in the shade, does it say the shade? Candy Cloud 01, and this is just, once again, a clear, peachy, basically clear lip product. I do really enjoy this one, so I'm gonna actually keep this one. Maybe it's time to accept that I don't need to keep these, so I'm gonna declutter that. And am I gonna keep it? It's really cute. It is just so cute. I love the packaging. It has holographic flowers in it. I kind of want to take them out. I kind of want to just have them to like stick on things. It is really cute, but I don't have unlimited space. I think I'm gonna let go of this. I think I can. Then I have this liquid lipstick by Catrice. This is the matte ink. This is in 100. And this is just a really beautiful color, absolutely stunning. And it's a little bit sticky, but I find it pretty comfortable. So I'm gonna keep that shade. Here we have another one of these Arctic Illusion glosses. So this one is in Real Illusion CO3. This is a little bit more on the like pinky side. Really stunning, definitely keeping that one. I have here the Catrice Marvelicious Lip Balm, a liquid lip balm in Don't Slurp So Loud. This is really beautiful. It's more on the thinner side, but it has a nice gloss to it. It's a beautiful kind of like a milky mauve color almost. I think that can stay. And we have another Catrice Arctic Illusion gloss, and this is the kind of like bluish one, which was shade In Ice. And this is just a blue purple sparkle, really gorgeous. These do have, like you can see that, these do have a nice shimmer to them. All right, these I really enjoy. These are the Catrice Creamy Nude Lip Pen, and these are just so hydrating. They are so long wearing, beautifully pigmented. This is shade Daytime Nude, and then I also have Cinnamon Spice. I kind of want to buy all of them. These are so beautiful, but I do feel like these are kind of like the shades that I wear, a rosy tone and a more like cooler tone, lighter, like most pinky mauve shade. I'm gonna keep these. Then I have this Essence Cranberry Lip Oil with tinting effect, and I got this for free with my Boozy Shop order. I know that people were asking for this to come back and they were really into this, but I had this before, didn't really think much of it, didn't think it was really for me, and then I decluttered it and I got it for free again. I can let go of this. I don't need this. I already decluttered it. Then I have this Essence Love de Chocolat Lip Oil. So once again, pretty much a clear lip product. I don't know. I wanted to say I don't know why I have so many, but I do know because Essence keeps coming out with them in their limited editions. And Catrice as well. This smells like chocolate. It smells really beautiful, but I do think I can let go of this one. It's really nice, but I think that it's just one of the ones that I can quite easily say no to because it's totally clear. Like there's no tint to that whatsoever. Then we have another Marvelicious liquid lip balm, and this is in 010 Swirl It, Don't Shake It. This is a really like milky pink shade, really beautiful. I am gonna keep that because I do really like this formula a lot. Then these I didn't enjoy. I believe I have another one, but I don't see it now. These I didn't enjoy, the Glossy Glaze High Shine Lipstick. To me this wasn't high shine and it looked weird on the lips. I have seen people enjoying these, so it could also just be me, but this is just not for me. I am gonna declutter this formula, everything that I have in this formula, but I don't see the other one right now. Then this one, this is just really old and I haven't been able to let go of it, but it's time. Like it's really old and I have so many things. So this is the Plumping Gel Lipstick in the Flower and Herb edition in 020, and this is just a sheer shiny lipstick by Catrice that is in this very cool tone pink shade. It is almost purple. It is just time to let go. I've had this for years. I never use it. It is just like it's my fantasy self that reaches for this lip product. I don't know why, because it's my type of shade, it's my type of formula, but I just never reach for it. So this is the Essence of Live Life in Coral Lip Gloss, and this is just, it's a clear gloss. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not saying something totally incorrect, this is just a Juicy Bomb formula. It's really beautiful, but it's just a clear gloss. So yeah, what do you do with that? I have so many clear glosses. I'm gonna put this in a maybe pile because I did really enjoy that though. Then we have the Essence I Love It Chocolate lip gloss, and this is a beautiful brown gloss. It is just that this applicator is kind of crazy. Like, this is not something to apply your gloss with. I know they did it for this to look cute on social media. It does smell a lot like chocolate. I do feel like, am I still gonna reach for this? Like, there is something to it. It's very scented, and it's just the applicator is just, it's odd, it's weird. I don't know if I will actually reach for this one again. Yeah, I think I can let it go. It's just, it saddens me a bit more when it's newer products, but sometimes you just know. When you know, you know. And I'm gonna let go. This is the Essence The Lion King gloss. This is a swirl gloss. I really enjoyed this time where everything was like swirled. It did something to me. I really enjoyed it. Swirl glosses were just my jam. They were my thing. I used to have a lot. I decluttered a few. This one is really nice. So this is the Calm Surrender gloss, and this just mixes in a little bit to a nude gloss and has a little bit of a golden shimmer to it. Absolutely stunning and beautiful. I'm gonna keep this. Alright, this is a lipstick from the holiday collection by Catrice that they did last year, and this is kind of like a berry shade, really beautiful, but I do think this I can give away to someone who's gonna use it more and who's gonna really enjoy. Can I close this? No, can't close it. Has to go like this. There's only one way. I just feel, where did I put it? Here. Okay, I just feel like this is gonna look so good on someone that I know. It's gonna look way better on them than me, and sometimes I just have a person in mind, and then it's a little bit easier to declutter. It makes more sense. Then I have here the Diamond Glaze lip gloss by Catrice. This is a very shimmery lip gloss formula. Beautiful, but very, very shimmery. And I just feel like I have shimmery lip glosses that I like more than this one. So this is gonna go. Okay, my basket that I have for my declutters is overflowing. So I have to find a solution for that at some point. But this is still very much full. Okay. This is the Catrice lipstick from the advent calendar that they did last year, and this is in the shade CO2. This is such a beautiful lipstick, such a beautiful lipstick formula. Definitely keeping that. Like, this is stunning, smooth, pigmented, lasts a long time, hydrating. I just really like it. Then I have another lipstick from the holiday collection. Why is this on this way? Like, okay, I didn't put this on the right way. This is what happens when you force it. Okay, so this is a cool tone pink. Really beautiful. I'm keeping that. That's really nice. I really like the packaging as well. This is a really beautiful formula. Then I have some of the peptide lip tints from the Kiss and Glow collection that they did for Valentine's Day. This is the one in Kiss Alert. These are really beautiful. It's more of a gloss. I don't think these are super hydrating. This is more of the berry one. Really beautiful. I'm definitely gonna keep that one. It's just, yeah, I just treat them as a gloss, not really as like a hydrating product. I have here the Glass-like Dewy Lip Tint by Catrice, and this is just kind of similar to, by the way, this looks so lilac on the actual doe foot, but then in the tube it looks peach. So that's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like this has gotten even more like lilac than it used to be. Like, did it used to be this lilac? This is kind of crazy. Okay, this is an interesting color, definitely, and not my type of formula, as I told you, so this is gonna be decluttered. All right, I have a bunch of these Shine Bomb lipsticks. Please ignore the sticker residue that is on here. I bought these in store. So I really like this Shine Bomb formula. I wouldn't say that it's super shiny. It's more of a creamy liquid lipstick. And we do have some really nice shades. I used to have all the shades that they had. I did a lip swatching video. This is shade, why can't I French Silk. So that is a peachy nude, really beautiful. You're supposed to shake these, but these are not that sticky formula. They are long lasting, but they're still kind of like creamy. They're kind of like comfortable. They're just really nice for a long lasting formula. Then we have Sweet Talk, which is a little bit more of a rosy pink. I should definitely wear these more. These are so beautiful. And then I have Good Taste 020. Beautiful cool tone. The other one is a little bit more rosy. I have here shade Hottie, which is a more darker brown color. Sometimes I think I should just go back to my own lip swatching videos and just see which ones I like the best on myself. And then I have here Pinky Promise, which is a more cool toned purpley pink. Really beautiful formula. Definitely keeping all of these. Like, I already chose my favorites from this line. But then we have another Catrice lipstick. This is C01 from the Advent calendar. So this is a little bit more nude, really beautiful. Gonna keep that. I kind of want to do some sort of like favorites basket at the end of this. I don't know if I will do it with you on camera because I'm already feeling my voice. But I want to do some sort of favorites basket, and then I just kind of want to reach for my favorites a little bit more. Kind of like a shop my stash. But when all of this, like the decor, is fresh in my mind. Alright, so I have a lot of these Catrice Melt and Shine clicky sticks. Some of these are the shimmery ones, some of these are just the cream ones. The shimmery ones I didn't enjoy, so this is one of the Melt and Plump shimmery ones. And those are just, in my opinion, a little weird. Has a little bit of a weird texture. It just doesn't sit right on lips. So I'm going to be decluttering all of those, and probably you will see them again in my worst of the year. This is from the Melt and Plump as well. This is shade 040. I did a lip swatching video if you want to see more on these, but this is just not for me. It just doesn't even swatch like smoothly. Then I have here the Melt and Shine, and this is in Lost at Sea. This is quite a nice formula. Don't really have any complaints about it, but also I don't really like use these a lot. I think I can let go of that. I'll probably just keep one or two favorites. Then this is Coca-Colada. So this is a nudie brown shade. Also have a lip swatching video for this. I don't think I should keep that one. I have here Flaming Hearts. So this one is more of a warm brown. Gonna declutter. This is a pink shade, and this is Malibu Barbie. I was so excited when this first came out, but in the end this wasn't like my absolute favorite formula. So I think I have things like that. I can declutter this. I think this one I'm gonna keep. This is Beach Blossom, and this is just more of a rosy shade. Kind of like a rosy, lightly tinted balm. I can keep that one. Then we have Pink Hawaii, which is more of a like reddish pink. I think I have things like that. I'm gonna let go of that. And then we have Everyday is Sunday, and I do remember that this was one of my favorites. This is more of a sheer red kind of color, so I'm gonna be keeping that one. Then we have this Melt and Shine Shell Yeah, so that was a real light peach. I think this is pretty much clear, so I'm gonna declutter that one. And then I have Melt and Plump in Tropic Like It's Hot. I just didn't like any of these, so I'm just watching these for you, not for me. I know how I feel. Like, these are very melty. Melt and Plump Hip Nude Ties. These are a little bit just more melty than the other ones, so you might actually enjoy that, but on my lips it just didn't work. Melt and Plump Tipsy in Love. This is one of the shimmery ones, like really shimmery ones. Just look at that melt on my skin. This is Melt and Shine Resting Beach Face, and this is just kind of like a, wow, is this one broken? Oh no, it's fine. This is kind of like a coral shade, a little bit more lightly pigmented. And then this is Secret 030. It just kind of gets stuck, and then you have to keep clicking, and then it's okay. So Secrets, kind of like mauvey, very lightly pigmented. I'm gonna declutter. I think I can give some of these to my sister. Then Sunny Side Up, which is a darker brown. And that is actually a pretty cute shade, but I can declutter that one. Alright, we have these Care and Color lip balms. Did I only keep one? Apparently I only kept one. These were my favorites because they were really thin and not really hydrating. I just like a balm that is actually like balmy and thick. And I haven't reached for this, so I think I'm gonna declutter this. I also have a bunch of the newer style of squeezy tube lip balm from Catrice that we came out with, I think, in the fall. Oh, here's another one of the Glossy Glaze High Shine Lipstick by Essence. This is the pink one. Yeah, as I said, this is just not for me. It's just not for me. This was the shade Pink Things Up 030. But I definitely have seen some people like them. It's just not me. Do I only have these 4? I feel like I had all, but maybe I decluttered some already, or I will see them. So this is the Butter Drip and Glossy Lip Balm. This is in shade Cherry Delicious. I just felt in the end that these were a little bit too thin and they would just get all over. So I'm kind of thinking, because I have so many good lip balms, that I'll probably declutter a few of these. So this is a cherry one I'm gonna let go of. Then this is Pink Lemon Squeeze In, and I also feel like the packaging of these isn't my favorite. They feel kind of like paper. It's kind of strange. So I have multiple kind of like light pinky hydrating lip products, so this one is gonna go. Then here we have a Maple Latte, and I think I'm actually gonna keep this one because this one did give me the fall vibes in a nice way, and I did quite enjoy the scent. And this one as well. This is a Bisou Bisou, and this one also has quite a nice color to it. I kind of like this type of like cool tone brown. Like, is it brown? Is it purple? Is it mauve? And this one did have quite an interesting scent as well. I'm just gonna keep 2. Okay, I told myself that I would take a break after this, but whew, decluttering this, there's a lot here. Oh, I have another one. This is Butter Together, and this is more of a like mauvey pink. I think I'm gonna keep this one as well. I just kind of want to keep the more fall shades because it's just the association I have with these, and the other 2 I have enough similar to that. Then I have this Essence Harley Quinn Jelly Lipstick, and this is kind of like a mauvey pink jelly lipstick. This was actually pretty beautiful. I quite enjoy it. I just don't know if I really need to keep this. I'm gonna keep this in a maybe pile. I don't know yet. And then I have this Super Peptide Glossy Lip Treatment in shade Pinkified. And this one is just a pink version of that. Really, really love it. This is so beautiful. You know what? In tone, it's pretty similar to this balm. Like, the formula is not exactly the same. I don't know. Should I keep that Harley Quinn one? I have to think about it a little bit more. Then I have these Winnie the Pooh lip balms from the Winnie the Pooh collab with Catrice and Essence. Or like Essence did something else. What did Essence do? Catrice did Winnie the Pooh. So this is the one in 030. And these ones were a little bit on the thinner side. They had something pretty cute to them. So this one is a little bit of a like warmer nude. And then we also had this one that was Wednesday. This is this milky pink. How many milky pinks does one person need? That is the question. Do I still need this in my life? Would I still really reach for it? I don't think I would, even though I think this packaging is really cute, and also just these bullets make me think of like OG Catrice. What am I gonna do? These are so cute though. I'm gonna keep them. I'm just gonna keep them. If I am not sure, I will just decide next time. Okay, so this is the Super Balm Glossy Lip Treatment by Essence. So this is just the doe foot applicator, not in a squeezy tube. This is clear. This I'm definitely gonna keep because I feel like it's really hydrating. I have some lip tints from Catrice that they did for their summer collection or like spring collection last year. I have a pink one in Bloomtastic, and this is just, I quite like this lip tint formula for what it is, a lip tint. I told you that it's not really working for me usually, these lip tints, but I did really enjoy these and the colors of these. Like, it's just a really interesting formula. So that is more of a cool tone pink, and this one is the purple one in Fuchsia Fling, which is interesting because I kind of feel like the pink one is more of a fuchsia. So this is the kind of like berry purple. So I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit and see how I feel. I feel like they are very similar in a way, like blended out. I think I'm gonna keep the purple, so this one, And I'm gonna declutter the pink. Alright, we have a lip mask by Catrice. This is the hydrating lip mask. This was in the advent calendar. This is a pink lip mask and this is just, it's really cool. It's really nice. I really like it. Just kind of like pink. It kind of depends like which parts, if you pick up more of the red or the pink, but this is really beautiful. I really like it. Definitely gonna keep that lip mask. Then I have 2 more of the Kiss and Glow Peptide Lip Tints by Catrice. This is the one in Don't Miss a Kiss, which is a nude one. Kind of like pinky nude, cool tone nude. Definitely gonna keep that one. And I have this one, which is in CO1 Kiss Balm, and this is a cooler tone pink. Really, really nice. Then another one of these Essence Super Peptide Glossy Lip Treatment. This is in Coralized, and this is kind of like a warmer light pink. Really beautiful, really summery, really excited to wear that more. I have here a Catrice lipstick. This is the Scandalous Matte in 030, and this is kind of like a cooler tone brown. Really beautiful. I am definitely gonna keep that one. This is the only one I think I have of this line. I have 2 left of the Essence the Slim Stick lipstick. I did a lip swatching video, lip swatching all of these, and I just feel like this formula is a little bit too dry on my lips. So I have here Baby Got Blush, which is kind of like this purpley pink. Like there's something about it. They're really smooth and they are quite nice, but when I have a little bit of texture on my lips, it just feels a little bit gritty. And this is the one in Chocoholic, and this is more of a cool toned nudie brown. This one I'm gonna declutter, and I think this one I'm gonna keep, but for reference. Then I have this Gloss and Glow Tinted Lip Oil by Catrice, and I got it in 010. And this one actually has the pH reacting properties. I have bought other shades in this because I love this formula so much. It's super hydrating, it's super beautiful. This one just becomes a little bit of a lighter pinky tint, but the other ones are just a little bit too bright for me. So I'm just gonna keep this one, and that is enough for me. Then I have the Max It Up Plump Extreme, or the Max It Up Lip Booster Extreme, and then I have the Plump It Up Lip Booster with menthol. And this one I feel is not really that crazy painful or anything like that. This is just a milky pink gloss. Quite nice. This one I'm not gonna swatch because I don't want to irritate my hands at this moment. I've been dealing with eczema and irritation, so I'm not gonna do that. But this is a very painful, like it's not really painful for me because for some reason really painful lip plumpers really don't irritate my lips that much or are really that painful for me, but I can feel that it is gonna be painful for like people that are sensitive to this. So this is the gloss in It's a Pearl Thing, and it is actually really beautiful, very pearly. What should I do with these? I think I'm gonna put these in a baby bottle. I'm not sure. Then I have this lipstick from the Heart Affair collection by Catrice that they did for Valentine's Day last year. And this one, it's sweating a little bit. It is a little hot in here, I must admit. So this is CO2. And whoo, that is very creamy. Okay, that's really beautiful, but I do feel like I have things like that. So this one I am gonna declutter. And that is the last one of those lipsticks from that collection. It was a really beautiful collection though, but I just have a lot. It's just kind of like it. Also by Catrice in essence. So this is the Heart Affair Matte Liquid Lipstick in CO1 Single. And this is kind of like a kind of rosy, warm, kind of like brighter rosy shade. It's kind of like sheerer in a way, kind of like a soft focus. I think I can let go of this one. I'm just really in that mindset. I just want to make some space. And then we have here a lipstick from the Catrice Halloween collection or fall collection. This is from the Mystic Forest collection, and this is in CO2 Dark Seduction. This is a really beautiful muted red, absolutely stunning. I don't feel like I have a color like this in my collection. Beautiful formula, definitely keeping this. Packaging also 10 out of 10. Super beautiful. Then I have here the Catrice Caring lipstick from the Generation Joy collection. This is the one in Real Rosewood, and this is just kind of like a creamy, shiny, rosy, warm rose lipstick. Absolutely beautiful. It has a magnetic closure. There's also a lip liner that goes with this that I also really enjoy. Then I have here the Essence Juicy Balm Shiny Lip Gloss. This is the color changing one. This is actually pretty nice. Like, I quite like this for a color changing lip product. Like, there's something to it. I quite enjoy it, but it does get quite a bright pink. So I'm kind of like, am I really gonna use that, or am I just gonna use the Catrice lip oil that is just a hint of a tint. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. I think I'm gonna use that lip oil way more often. I know I'm using that lip oil way more often than that. Then I have here the Catrice Hydrating Lip Mask. And this is from the Seeking Flowers collection. This is quite a big pot of lip mask. I thought this was pretty nice. But also, am I really gonna reach for this one? I have used it a couple of times. As you can see, it's nothing that I've really dug into. I do have more options. Not all my lip masks I have here now, I think. How do I feel about this? I think I'm gonna keep this for a little while longer and see if I will use it now that I have a little bit more space and I can see the things that I have. Then I have from Essence this Juicy Balm, like glossy butter balms, and I actually really enjoy these. They are pretty scented, so if you're sensitive to scents, this might not be the right thing for you. I have 4 of the shades, but there are 6, but the other 2 came to the Netherlands at least a little while later. This is a really nice cool tone purple one, a really beautiful shade. I really love that one. This is the shade, wait, they don't have the shades on the packaging because that's on the sticker that you have to take off to like open them. So this is the Cool Tone Pink, really nice as well. We have here the Warm Corally shade, and I think, am I gonna keep this? Am I gonna keep this? This is pretty much close to an orange if you're asking me. And I don't know, I've been toying with the idea of doing a lip swatching video with all 6 shades, but I also know those videos are already like up. They exist. I think I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm not gonna actually give this away just yet, but I don't want it in my active collection right now. And then we have the Kiwi one, and this one is just clear. It is green, but it doesn't have really like a color on the lips. I think I can let go of that. You cannot, by the way, turn these down. Like, these are ones that you turn up and that's it. Okay, we're almost there. This is the Holiday Lips Caring Lip Balm in 030. This is a SPF lip balm that doesn't taste bad, that doesn't smell bad. It's actually really nice. And I have to reach for this one again. It just gives a hint of a tint, which is nice for this type of product. Really like that. Then I have here the Fabulous Jelly Lipstick from Essence. And I think this is really cute. It gives kind of like a pinky jelly look, almost like a Ruby pH activated, but I don't really feel like that is the case. It is just this. It doesn't get like crazy bright all of a sudden. I'm keeping this one. I really like that one. Then I have here the Catrice lipstick in 120 Pink Addiction, and this is from, I think, from the satin line that they used to have. I don't know if they still have that one. I do feel like I have things like this. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling the Essence and Catrice Declutter. I don't know why. I think because I have a lot of things that are kind of like older in my collection. So these are the Lip Artist Matte Lipstick and Liner Duos. I really like these. Very comfortable, nice amount of definition, really nice colors. So I have here shade 020 Never Apart. And this is a little bit like more pinky, rosy pinky. Definitely keeping both of these. These are new in my collection. I really like them. This is 010, which is a little bit more of a peachy nude. And I think if I would reach for a peachy nude, it would be this one. All right, that's that box. It's empty. I'm gonna take a little break, organize a little bit, clean my hand, drink some tea, and then I'll be back with renewed energy. All right, I have my cup of tea. And I'm ready to move on. And I think the next thing we're gonna do is drugstore, but kind of like brands that I don't have a lot from. I'm gonna try and do it per brand, but it's not like I have a basket for every drugstore brand that I've tried lip products of. I do have quite a few Maybelline lip products. It's just one of the drugstore brands that I do buy quite a lot from. I do enjoy a lot of their formulas. I do enjoy a lot of their colors. So these are all the Final Ink Superstays that I have. I have here shade Koi, which is kind of like a mauve cooler tone shade. These are a little bit on the sticky side, but they do have some really beautiful colors. Then I have here shade Lippy, which is a little bit more of a like a rosy, darker shade. Really beautiful as well. This is shade Unrivaled, which is kind of like a reddish pink, but darker. Really nice. Kind of like a berry. I do feel like I just had a shade kind of like this in my hands. I don't remember which one that was. Then I have here the shade Upbeat, and this I apparently have never swatched. Okay, shame on me. How can I actually use a product that I don't even like swatch to see what is going on? So this is, oh, it's a little bit more muted than I thought it was gonna be from the packaging. That is actually a really beautiful color. Definitely keeping that one. Then I have here shade Cheeky, which is a little bit more of a cool toned brownie nudie shade. And lastly, another shade that I have not opened. Okay, this is going well. I feel like I try most things pretty quickly in my collection. I do my best to do that, to at least do the first impression pretty quickly after I get it in. But if it's like new colors of a range that I already know, it's a little bit different for me, because then I've already reviewed it. Often I don't come back to it in new makeup updates unless I have like something more to say, or I think that people will want to like see that. It is a really beautiful kind of like mauve tone. So that was shade Sultry. I do think I'm gonna be keeping all of these shades. Like, these are really beautiful. Then I have this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour lipstick, and I have it in shade, what was this shade here? 804 Metro Proof Rose. This one I didn't enjoy at all. This is just very sticky, and then when I apply the balm on top, up until the point that it isn't sticky anymore, the balm just removes this lipstick. So this is a for sure declutter. Like, that is bad. That is really bad. Oh, I have another one of these Vinyl Ink. This is shade Peachy, and this is a little bit more of a peachy brownie shade. It's not super warm tone. There's something still to it, I think. But am I gonna reach for this? I think I can let go of this one. I think the other ones are definitely my favorites from this formula. Then I have some of the lifter glosses. Is this all I have? I think this is all I own. So this is the shade Moon, which is a shimmery one. Really beautiful. Kind of like a peachy shimmery gloss. This is quite a hydrating formula. I do hear some people say that they don't really love the scent on these, but I quite enjoy these. Like, these are quite nice. They feel quite good on the lips. This is shade Ice, 002 Ice, and this is kind of like a clear, kind of like milky gloss. I think I can let go of this one. I just shouldn't buy any more of these clear milky things. I have enough. And then I also have shade Reef, and I apparently haven't touched this one yet either, so okay, this is sending a clear message of what happens when I buy more shades in a formula. I should actually just put them on, see how I feel about them. So this is kind of like a rosy, peachy pink, kind of like warmer shade. Definitely keeping that one. That's really beautiful. Why haven't I used that? That's crazy. Okay, I also have the Lifter Glaze Lip Oil Balms. Are these all the ones that I own? I think I have one in a bag. And these are quite new. I have a video lip swatching 5 shades. So this is Acai Glaze. And these are more of a balmy formula. They do have a little bit of a shine to them, but it's nothing too crazy shiny. My first impression was like, okay, these are okay. Like, some of them looked a little bit uneven on the lips, but I haven't had that issue since. This light pink is kind of cute, but you don't really like see it a lot. So that was 002 Pink Drip. This is a Latte Crush. It's also kind of like a mauve shade that I don't own. I don't know if I would pick that up. Like, the more I use this, and like the more I use these, the more I do like these, because there's something to them. They just have this, they're just kind of more like a tinted balm. And when I saw the name Lifter Glaze, I just thought that these were gonna be more glazy. So that was the thing that I had in my head when I started trying these out, but just now realizing that these are more of a balm, I like them more. And this is Cherry Swirl, which is more of a like sheer red shade. Kind of cute. I like it. I'm gonna keep these. Like, these are pretty new in my collection and I do enjoy them. So I'm just gonna see how much I'm actually gonna use those. Then I have more of these Maybelline. I did buy these in a store, so they look a little crazy. I should definitely try and get that off at some point, but yeah, haven't done it yet. So this is the Superstay Matte ink, so not the vinyl ink, and this is 125 Inspire. And why I did buy these is because they do have some really nice cool tone shades, and not all lip formulas have nice cool tone shades. Like, sometimes it's really hard to find, and it's all just kind of like peachy browns. So that is a beautiful color. I do like this formula. It is very long wearing. It is very like even and smooth. I do hear some people not liking this as much, but I'm kind of thinking that there might be some differences with the shades as well. So this is 180 Revolutionary, and this is a little bit more muted, a little bit more mauve than the other shade. And this is shade 170 Initiator, and that one is a little bit more rosy. Like, these are some really beautiful tones. And this is just the kind of thing that I buy for more like office days that I know I'm gonna be eating and drinking a little bit more, that I just want things to stay on. And this is a cool tone, lighter pink, and this is shade 10 Dreamer. So yeah, keeping all of those. Then I have some L'Oreal. Is this all the L'Oreal that I have here? I think so. So I have here the liquid lipstick in shade 230, and this is just a very similar formula, I think, to the Maybelline ones. A little bit sticky, quite pigmented. This is more of a like toned down red shade. It's actually quite beautiful. I am gonna keep that. I also have here the, wow, I cannot read this. Like, this is hard to read. Intense Volume Matte in 633. And this is kind of like this like pinky, muted pink shade. I do like this formula. It's quite like matte, but I don't feel like it's too drying on the lips. And then I also have this gloss. So this is the L'Oreal gloss in I Assert. And then all of the information was on like the sticker. This is not my favorite gloss. It's a little bit too thin. I feel like it disappears off the lips pretty quickly. It's very minty. I don't feel like I need to keep this. Like, I get to have the formula in my collection, but you know, I have so many glosses. You know it, you see it, you're seeing it right now. I have some products, some lip products from Beauty Creations. I have here the lip treatment in One in a Melon. This is not a perfect product by any means. It's quite a nice color, but if I apply too much of this, it's gonna like sink into my lip lines a little bit. But there's something quite nice about it. It is very glossy. If I just use a little bit less, it is quite nice and hydrating. It smells like melon, like it's quite scented. And then we have the Plump and Pout in 3 different shades. I really love these colors, and I do feel like this is a really beautiful formula. So I have here XOXO. These are very plumping, like they are a little bit painful, and you're gonna feel that, okay? So this is kind of like this muted light pink. I'm not gonna swatch them now for the same reason that I didn't swatch that other plumping gloss. Then we have Platonic, which is a little bit darker, a little bit more rosy. I just really enjoy these colors. As I said, this is Dream Girl, which is a little bit more cool tone, but also a little bit darker than the first shade, XOXO. I really like these. They are plumping. So it's not going to be for everyone, but I feel like these are nice and creamy looking, have a nice amount of pigmentation, they are glossy, and I just think that these colors are like my ideal pinks in the products, and yeah, I just think these suit me really well. I really like them. Then I have 2 lip products by Rimmel, and I've been testing out Rimmel a little bit. I've gotten some requests for Rimmel, but the thing is that I feel like wherever they still have Rimmel here in the Netherlands, they only have a few items. And then online, I cannot really find a lot of things. I kind of feel like some things are being phased out. So it's a little bit difficult to do a full phase of Rimmel. Also kind of knowing that things are available. So I'm looking at that, but it's a little bit hard to like understand what is going on with Rimmel right now, where I could best buy it, what things are actually gonna be around, like which lines, because they have different lines. They have kind of like this clean line that I feel like maybe is being phased out. I don't know what is going on. I cannot find everything, so let me know if you know. But this is the Thrill Seeker Glassy Gloss, and this is in shade Pink Candy, and it's just kind of like this jelly, like pinky gloss. This smells very strongly of like candy. It has a strong scent. I do feel like this is very hydrating and it looks really nice and glossy on the lips. I really enjoy that. Then I have this Oh My Gloss Butter Me Up lip balm, and this is with squalene and peptides, and it's in the shade Mellow Mocha, and this is just such a beautiful color. This is kind of like that purpley brownie cool tone shade, very cool tone, and I feel like this suits me so well because it has kind of like that sheer like look on the lips. I just love how this like meshes with my natural lip color. Is really stunning. If you are cool tone, like this is a truly cool tone lip. I just love this super muted brownie purple, and it's a really nice hydrating formula. It doesn't sink into my lip lines. It doesn't look weird. It's absolutely beautiful and glossy. Then I have one lip product from Wet n Wild. This is the lip oil. It's kind of like in this peachy pink shade. It's Fuzzy Pillow, and this is just nothing really special. Like, it has a little bit of a tint to it. it's not really for me. It's not really my type of lip oil. What can I really say about it? It's just, I like more of a like jelly feel almost on the lips, more than a more creamy feel. And I feel like this is not exactly the feel, the type of hydration and feeling that I'm looking for when it comes to my hydrating lip products. Then I have from Moira a lip oil. This is the Glow Getter Hydrating Lip Oil. And this is in 12 Only Smooches. And this is a very kind of like muted purpley shade. Kind of pigmented, very pigmented for a lip oil. And that is kind of what deters me from using this. I just kind of love a more clear product. So I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna declutter that one. I think I have some things like this that are a little bit more sheer and clear. Then I have a bunch of NYX. Alright, so this is all I have from NYX. So we have here the Fat Oil Lip Drip, and I have it in 3 shades. And this came in a set for like holiday. So I don't know what these shade names are, but this is kind of like this. Ooh, this is kind of like this pinky shade. I think I can actually let go of that one. It's pretty, but I have things like that. I also have this red shade. Why doesn't it say the name? Okay, this is a little bit like red berry-like as well. And then we also have this one. And this was a mystery shade in that bundle. And this is a brown. Ooh, that's messy. Kind of like a brown color. I think I'm gonna keep that brown. Like, this is not my absolute favorite lip oil formula. I don't know why, I just don't really reach for it a lot, so I'm just gonna keep one of those. Alright, then this Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum. I thought that this was gonna be the answer to all my stain problems. I thought that this was gonna change my life, but it didn't, because it still sat in my lip lines weird. It still didn't do what I was hoping for it to do. It's more hydrating. It's definitely a lot thicker. It feels more plushy than the K-Beauty ones that I've tried so far, but this still doesn't do what I want it to do. So it has got to go. Then I did buy a few of these shimmering butter gloss. So the Butter Gloss Bling by NYX. I have to say, these are really beautiful, but I haven't really touched them since last year. So this is She Got Money 05, and this is a pink shimmery gloss. And we have Dripped Out 02, and this is a peach shimmery gloss. Really beautiful. And then there's this kind of like bronze shade. This one is in Pay Me in Gold. This is a really nice formula, nice and shimmery. I just feel like this gold one I don't really need to keep. I think I'm gonna keep both of these because this peach is kind of like a brighter, like fresh peach, and I can see myself wearing that one. Then I have these swirl glosses from the holiday collection, and you know how I feel about swirl glosses. All of these are really beautiful. I don't know if you could still find these, maybe in like outlet stores by NYX. I know we have those in the Netherlands. So this is Peppermint Swirl, and this is a red lip gloss. I don't have much space left here. Reddish berry gloss, really beautiful. I'm keeping all of these because these are really nice. Then I have this nude one, and this is Sugar Cookie Swirl. Absolutely beautiful, peachy, lovely goodness. And then this is Hot Cacao Swirl. Beautiful cool tone brown, absolutely stunning. I should wear these more often. And this is a cool tone pink, and this is shade Holly Berry Swirl. I just love this. I just love this. Very nice. Kind of like purpley. Gorgeous. There's a video up on my channel, of course. Keeping all of those. And then lastly, I have it a Fat Oil Slick Click. And I have it in shade DM Me. And this is also kind of like a purpley pink. Cool tone. Purpley pink. It's a little bit more bright than I would usually go for. I think... Am I gonna keep this for reference? Do I feel like I need to keep that for reference? Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that for reference. I think I'm gonna behave like a typical beauty YouTuber and just keep one to know what is going on. Okay, I have the She Glam lipstick. If you see my other declutters, you know that I have some things from She Glam left. I do not buy from them anymore. By the way, I also have these like clicky sticks from them as well. Like I bought some things a couple of years ago. So this is the Creme Allure lipstick in C01 Nude, and this is kind of like creamy, but then like dries down and stays on for quite a long time. I do enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep that. Then these are the She Glam lip plumpers, and I have here shade Walk on the Beach, which is kind of like this beigey nude. So that is quite a nice color, but also something that I don't really reach for a lot, so that can go. And this is shade Making Me Blush. Oh, that is, I think, oh, where are you going? I think this is pretty similar to one of the Beauty Creations ones that I own, so that can go. And this is Pink Flamingo. Maybe these colors aren't as like life-changing as I thought. Like looking at them a little bit closer now. Like the last lip declutter, I don't think I swatch everything like I do now. Like now I'm basically swatching everything and it's opening my eyes. I think I'm gonna swatch everything from now on when I declutter. Like I'm always gonna try and do that. It's a bit more work, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah, I don't think those are as special as I thought they were. Like I think I can let go. Okay, I have 2 W7 or 3 W7 lip products. So this is the W7 Gloss Away Lip Balm, and this is just a clear lip balm. Nothing too crazy, nothing too like thick. Just has a hint of purple. I can definitely let that one go. And then I have 2 of the Sunny Seville Sheer Shade Lip Gloss, and I have here Paradise Pink, which is a warmer pink. It just has a small kind of like, what is this? Like sponge applicator, very interesting. So this is a really warm pink. Oh, just throwing it around. And then we have Summer Chic. This is more of a cool tone pink. This one has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I think I like this the most. So I think I'm gonna keep Summer Chic because this is really, really nice. Or am I gonna keep the other one as well? Like these are quite nice glosses. I think I'm gonna keep them both. I think I can do that. Okay, lastly for the drugstore, we have Moira Butter Bliss Lip Balm, and this is the one in Powder Perfection, and this sat on my lips really weird. I feel like I've heard that other shades were better. This is kind of like a peachy, beigey shade. I feel like people said other ones were better. Maybe I should try another one, but also maybe not. I would like to see if that is true. This one just sat on my lips really weird. It just felt like it wasn't really adhering to the lips. It kind of laid on top. It took a little while for it to start looking better. So I'm actually gonna declutter that one. Like, I didn't like that one. Okay, that was a pretty intense hand cleaning session, but I got it off. Okay, we have some more kind of like more expensive products to talk about right now. I have a few things from Wycon. These are the things that I'm done reviewing, and these are actually on their way to becoming like yearly favorites. I really enjoy these. I have some other Wycon lip products that I'm not ready to review, maybe even haven't touched yet, but I'm working my way through the brand. This is the Hydro Sheer Lipstick in 13. And this is just a really nice kind of like rosy, glowy lip product. Really long wearing, comfortable, really beautiful color. So definitely keeping that. And then I have here the Blooming Shine from the Vichy Garden collection. And this is in shade 03. And this is a little bit more kind of like pinky and a little bit more like pigmented almost. It seems a little bit more full color, a little bit less sheer. This is a really beautiful color. Really, really like that. This one is in Pink Lace. Okay, then I have some MAC lipsticks. Okay, here I have the MAC lipstick in Creme de la Femme. This one is really old. This is a frost lipstick. I don't believe these are still around. And yeah, this one is really old. Smells a little bit off. I think it's time to let go of that one. Like that one was really nice, but it's had its time. This is Thanks It's MAC, and I have seen this look so pink on some people, but on me it's definitely a really warm toned beigey brown. It's a beautiful color, but it's not a pink on me. I don't know, like my skin tone makes it look very warm and brown. This is A La Place Luster lipstick. This was from a limited edition, like a summer limited edition. It's a bit of a frosty lipstick as well, but kind of like a brown bronzy shade, but it has something, a hint of pink in there as well. As long as this seems good and smells good, I'm gonna keep it. It looks good, so I'm gonna try and wear it a little bit more this summer. Then I have here shade Hug Me, and I bought this for like 10 euros or 11 euros on a sale. Like, I don't know what was going on, but they had this kind of sale. And this one is a little darker. Why did I put it there? This one is a little bit darker than Thanks It's MAC. It's a little bit more rosy. Really beautiful color. And then I have here shade Twig, which I did buy on the recommendation of one of you guys. It's a really beautiful color. On me, it's kind of like a darker shade, quite berry. If you're someone with a cool undertone and you have a little bit more contrast in your skin, or like a deeper skin tone than I, then this can be a really nice cool tone nude. For me, it's a little bit deeper, a little bit more of a statement lip almost, but it's a really beautiful color, really nice undertone. Then I have here two Give Beauty lipsticks, and I got these from TK Maxx here in the Netherlands. Here in the Netherlands it's called TK Maxx. I believe in the US it's like TJ Maxx. And I have here the shade Old School Me, which is a red color, and this is just like this really like retro matte kind of, well, it's not as red, it's kind of like a berry, brighter berry. It's quite a nice formula. And this is 80s Me, which is a little bit more of a like purple shade. I'm definitely gonna keep 80s Me. The other one I think I can let go of. I don't think I need this in my life. I cannot get more shades of that. I also cannot get any Give Beauty, I think, anyway, because it's not sold to me really. Like, they don't send it to the Netherlands, so like there's no use me trying to like review Give Beauty. There's no point to it. Okay, these Makeup by Mario glosses, I had such a good time with these when I just bought them, especially, which shade was it? Was it this shade? A Rose Nude. These are so nice, very nice on the lips, a little bit hydrating, not too heavy, not too thick and sticky. These work really well when you put something, when you want to put something over another lip product. These are just gorgeous. I do not hear anybody talk about this anymore, but also I kind of forget to talk about these. But these are really nice. They give such a nice dimension to the lips, and this one is a Rose Nude, and they just have a little bit of a different color sparkle, like multicolored sparkle, and they just sit on other lip products so well. They don't like make them like disappear off your lips, which was the issue that I had with glosses over other lip products at the time. And then this one is a Mauve Nude. Also such a beautiful shimmer. Oh, so nice. Okay, this is definitely one of the most beautiful shimmer glosses I have in my collection. And then I also have this one, but I feel like this one is a little bit less shimmery. This is Golden Nude. And this one is a little bit more peachy. A little bit less shimmery, a little bit more peachy. I definitely have to use these again. These are really beautiful. They're a little bit older in my collection, but I definitely think that these are still fine. Then I have it in Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm, and I have it in shade Camellia. This is a cool toned, like purpley pink. This is a really nice formula. It's nice and hydrating. Can I get some product out? Ooh. Okay, so it's a really nice, like brighter, cool tone pink. Really beautiful. I really like this formula. It's a little bit of a like more grippy, stiff formula, almost like not as liquidy, which is what I enjoy when it comes to liquid lip balms. Then I have this lipstick, or like sheer shiny lipstick from Sephora brand. So this is the Sheer Shine in Desert Glow 03, and this is actually a really beautiful color, but the scent of this is actually kind of crazy. Like, it smells so florally. It smells like a floral hand soap. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. I think I've had enough of that one. Then I have here the Huda Beauty Lip Blush, and this is in shade Rosy Kiss. And at this time I was really like getting into the idea of a lip stain. I thought, okay, maybe that could be for me. And this is a pretty cute product. I do kind of like it, but I just feel like, do I still need to keep this? I have decluttered a lot of my lip stains. I haven't decluttered the ones from Lethal Cosmetics. Should I still keep this? Like, it is pretty cute. You can use it on a cheek as well, I think. Am I gonna keep one? I think I'm gonna keep one. Probably it's more, but I'm just gonna keep this one as well. I have two lip products from Tarte. Is this all I have from Tarte? I think so. So this is the Maracuja Juicy Lipstick, and this is in shade Hibiscus. And this is quite a nice creamy lipstick in a rosy shade. Quite beautiful. I think I got that one for my birthday at some point from my boyfriend. And then I have the Maracuja Juicy Shift in shade Rose. And this is nice and glossy. It actually has a pH reacting property to it, but it's nothing too crazy. It is just that the minty sensation of that one, and that is really like my issue with it, the minty sensation of that one doesn't disappear. I keep feeling that on my lips, and it just annoys me. It annoys me. So I kind of don't want to get rid of this. I kind of want to love it. I was really into the idea of this, but man, this irritated me. Like, this is one of the reasons, like, this lip product is one of the reasons that I say that I'd rather have a more, like, burning plumping sensation lip product than a minty sensation lip product. I think I'm gonna give that one more round. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. Then I have here the Cacao Bold lipstick by Too Faced. This is in Chocolate Strawberry. And this is a very light pink creamy lipstick. It's actually really beautiful. I don't know why I don't use it more. I just need to grab a lip liner, but I have the right lip liner with this. Like, this used to be an issue with me that I just wouldn't use a lip liner and not use these types of shades, but this is beautiful. I'm gonna keep that one. I really enjoy these Anastasia Beverly Hills lip velvets. This one is my favorite. This is the one in Rosy Mauve. I can tell you that without even like looking at the bottom because I love this one so much. I did use it again in a recent video. Absolutely stunning. I have here the shade Pale Mauve, which is a very interesting color. It's like a really cool toned, really like grayish purpley shade. It's not my perfect color, but it's definitely something that I can make work with a certain look, with a certain lip liner. And then I also have, I think this was, yeah, Pure Hollywood. And this one is a little bit more neutral, but also a little bit of a lighter shade. Like, it's kind of like a neutrally peachy, brown, beige, lighter shade. I definitely have to use that one again soon. These are really comfortable. They have a nice amount of pigmentation. They last a long time. I really enjoy those. And then we have the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm, and this is in shade Fast Lane. And I saw this on someone and thought that looks amazing. But yeah, it's nice and glossy. It's a sheer kind of like pinky look on the lips. I am gonna keep this for sure, because I spent a little bit more money on that. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brown Satin Lipstick, and this is a beautiful formula. I got this one in the mystery box collab with Caitlin Costello, and this is like really nice and creamy. It has a nice amount of pigmentation. This is just not my type of shade. It's actually too much of a warm brown. Alright, my card was full. Who's surprised? Not me. So I was saying that I love kind of like a rosy brown, a pinky brown, a taupey brown. This is a little bit too warm for me. I am gonna keep it because I do really like the formula. But yeah, it's not really something that I'm gonna reach for a lot. Then I have these Makeup by Mario like gloss in a stick. And this is a Rose Glow. And I always have these in my hands when I declutter. And I'm thinking, should I still keep these? What am I doing? I just feel like these don't last. This is Apricot Glow, and I just feel like when I want to wear such a like kind of like shiny lip product, I just go for something that lasts a little bit, because then it also hydrates my lips for a little bit longer. I just cannot let go of these. I was just so into the idea of this, but then I don't reach for it. Should I just like let go of these? I think I have things kind of like this, and otherwise I have places where I could actually like find these, buy these. Like, there are so many things that I would wear over these. Okay, I'm gonna declutter those. Crazy. It's crazy. It's been years. It has taken me years. All right, putting the declutter products to the other side, because we are on to the last basket, and this is not just any basket. This is a very serious, very large, very full basket of Kiko Milano lip products. Just look at that. These are all my Kiko Milano lip products. This is definitely the biggest pile of products. I'm gonna clean off my hand and then we'll get into that. Okay, so if you didn't know, Kiko is like the main brand on my channel. I love Kiko, you love Kiko, we all love Kiko over here. And I just try a lot of their products, a lot of their limited editions, and a lot of their lip products. So I have a lot here for a reason. Okay, let's start with this Kiko Milano Beauty Roar pH Matte Liquid Lip Color in 05. This is not actually pH reacting, but they just said it was. This is a really interesting color. I don't feel like I have a color quite like this. It is kind of like a rosy brown terracotta, but it just has something a little bit fresh to it. I think I'm gonna keep that. I don't think that's still gonna be available. This is the Smart Fusion Creamy Lip Crayon in 08, and this is very pigmented and creamy. Can I open this? Very pigmented, very creamy. It has a little bit of a like creamy, almost shiny finish to it. Very interesting Gonna keep that. I have here 2 lip oils from the Golden Oasis collection. These are the Nourish and Shine lip oil. This is such a hydrating, glowy lip product. It's thick, it's juicy, it's absolutely crazy how shiny that is on the lips. I really love it. I'm gonna keep these. This is one of the limited double touch from the limited edition that they did last year with Emma Roberts. This is 153, which is kind of like this lighter pink. It has a bit of a shimmer in it. This was not a great launch. Like, these were not great lip products. I don't know what was going on with that. I kept this one because it was like the best one of the bunch, but I didn't love it. It didn't look super smooth. Am I gonna get rid of it, or do I think that I'm still gonna make this work some way at some point? I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile because it is quite a nice shade. These though, these are from the limited edition that they did this year with Emma Roberts, and these are such good colors. I really love these colors. Where's the 5th one? Okay, of course I don't know where the 5th one is. These are really nice colors. I have short form content and long form content with these. These are really nice. I have shade 125. This is shade 1 Taupe Temptation, which is a really nice like taupey cool tone brown. These also don't seem like super pigmented, but just for some reason when I apply these on lips, these just like they turn out really well. Like they turn out really smooth and nice. This is shade 05 Power Mauve. This is a little bit more of a like darker mauve shade, really beautiful. This is shade 03 Alive in Pink. It's a cooler toned pink. I really love this one on myself. It was a little bit fresher than I expected it to be. And then I have here 02 Nude Bloom. This was the first one I tried from this line and I really enjoyed it. Such a nice nude shade. It's just more of a neutral, like lighter brown. Then I have here from the Little Mermaid collection the cream lipstick in 01. And this is kind of like a rosy shade. Kind of like a peachy, rosy color. I really like that one. I'm gonna keep that one. I do not have any place left to put the things that I'm keeping. Okay, this is the Kiko Milano Stellar Love Velvet Caress lipstick in 03. This was a little bit of a thicker lipstick. I actually haven't even touched this. Oh, I think I can actually give that to someone. I'm actually gonna declutter this because that's gonna be pretty easy to give away and I haven't touched it in like a year, so that tells me enough. Okay, this is the Holiday Fable Enchanting Lipstick in 02. This is a shimmery, frosty pink lipstick. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. This is the Powder Kiss lipstick in 05 and this is kind of like a matte powdery sheer lipstick. I actually quite like it from Kiko Milano. It has quite a nice smooth finish on the lips, so I am gonna keep that. I have here 2 of the Kiko Watery Touch Lip Stylo and I actually thought that I really enjoyed these, and in a way I do really enjoy these. I have here 02 and these are that turn up mechanism. They are really like soft and melty. And then we have here 04. The thing with these is that they are not grippy in any way, and I just feel like they kind of travel over my lips and then all over my face. They kind of don't want to stay put, and I think I have so many nice glossy lip products that I can actually let go of these. Like, these are really nice in a way, but if I just talk a little bit, eat something, it's just gone. It has disappeared and I want something to last a little bit longer. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I just realized that it was time to do that. And then I have here the Crazy 90s Give Me More Volumizing Gloss in 03. And this is kind of like a peachy, and this is kind of like a reddish pink. Really beautiful, a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm gonna keep that. Then I have here the Beauty Essentials Color Flush 3-in-1 all over. And this is a matte liquid lipstick, but you can also use it as a blush. This is a really nice like tone to it. It's really beautiful on the lips. Like, this tone of brown is gorgeous. This is what I love when it comes to brown, kind of like that rosy shade. So I'm keeping that one. I have here a gloss. This is the Beauty Essentials 3D Effect Gloss, and this is in the shade 03. Not that you can still buy these, like, these have been gone for a long time. This is a really nice shimmery pink gloss. Definitely keeping that. Really love these. Okay, I have so many shades, and I mean so many shades of the 3D Hydra glosses. I am on a mission to buy more even, because I just want to give you all of the information on these. This is a beautiful lip gloss formula. We have a lot of different colors, we have a lot of different formulas. Some are more shimmery, some are more creamy, some are more like pearly. We have so many different undertones. It is actually crazy how many options you have, and they keep releasing more. Some of these are also limited edition, and I did a video lip swatching, like hand and arm and lip swatching, all the ones that I own. So I'm just gonna be linking that down below, because that just makes my life today a little bit easier. The information is out there. Like if you want to know which one would be your favorite, which one you maybe would want to pick up, like there is a lot of information out there for you. This one is really beautiful, by the way. Okay, I will swatch this one. This is a pearly one. This is in 43. And this is just really nice, like a pearly shimmery gloss. Doesn't have a lot of color to it, but it's just very beautiful. I'm just gonna put all of the 3D Hydro glosses to the side. I really enjoyed this formula. So we have a lot of these kind of like 2-in-1 gloss and lipstick duos that Kiko Milano usually does in their holiday collections. I don't know if I have all of them here, but this is from the Holiday Premiere, and this is in shade 02, and there's kind of like a clear, like sheer cream gloss on one side, and then on the other side we have kind of like a more pigmented, this is really nice cool tone brown, very comfortable creamy matte lipstick. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this formula. They do a great job. I would probably buy more shades if they came back with this next round, and I would see them come back with this. So this is also Holiday Premiere, and this is shade 01. This is more of a like nude shade. Wow, that is an interesting color. That is a really warm peachy nude. Do I actually want to keep that? Why did I buy that one? But then with this gloss on top, it's more of a peachy, yeah. Do I need to keep that? I kind of don't think I would wear that. Okay, this one can go. Then also from Holiday Premiere we have shade 03. That is a gloss. So this one is a little bit more like berry mauve-y. Really beautiful. Keeping that. I believe I have one more shade. It is a bit more like light and cool toned. I have here the Unlimited Double Touch in 154 from the Emma Roberts collection round 1. And just look at how kind of like sheer that is. I'm gonna declutter this one. And then I also have this one. This is the Unlimited Double Touch from the regular line, and this is in 120, and this is more kind of like a mauve shade, really beautiful. This is a great formula. And this is the one that I was kind of like debating on what I want to do. I don't know yet what I want to do. I'm gonna keep this one for sure, the 120. I have here the Bridgerton Sparkly Lip Gloss, and this is in 04 from the Bridgerton collab. This is a really sparkly red gloss, really beautiful, like not too chunky, but it definitely has that dimension to it. Then I have another one of these Color Flash 3-in-1 All Over from the Beauty Essentials collection. This is in 04, and this is kind of like a muted berry red, really beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. I should use those a lot more than I'm doing right now. And I have here the Beauty War PH Matte Liquid Lip Color in 03. And this is more of a strawberry pink. It's gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Okay, this is really nice. Definitely keeping. I have here a mini lipstick from the advent calendar that they did last year. This is the Holiday Wonderlights 02. And yes, it is quite cute. It's quite nice. It's a nice color, but I'm just not gonna reach for a mini lipstick. I can just give that to someone who, I don't know, wants to take that on vacation. Then I have here the Kiko Street Heart Vinyl Lock Lip Lacquer in 03. This turned such a weird shade on me. You have to shake it. And this turned such a kind of like strange bright red on me, while it was supposed to be kind of like a nude-ish shade. Oh, that is kind of strange. Like, this looks like a really beautiful color, but then on the lips, it's not my shade. It's definitely not my shade. And it also didn't last very well, so that doesn't need to stay. So this is the Magnetic Nights Ombre Lips in 03, and this is kind of like this muted purple duo lipstick, and I thought that this was a little bit awkward. I'm just gonna like mix them together because they're two different colors. I feel like it only works when you do your top lip, but like how do you do your bottom lip? It's so awkward, but it's kind of a nice color. I like it. I do remember liking this formula. This is a Beauty Essentials Hydrating Shiny Lipstick in 03. This is a really beautiful color. I really love this color. I was raving about these, like this and the other color that I have in the year that this came out. They were part of my favorites. Then I have here the Kiko Gloss Supreme Color Glaze Lip Lacquer, and I actually thought that I had already decluttered this. This is in the shade 04, and this is just very pigmented, and it just doesn't stay on. And it just doesn't stay on as much as I would want to. It kind of like feathers a little bit. It just isn't long lasting enough. The shade of it is beautiful though, but that is gonna go. Then another one of the Kiko Milano Unlimited Double Touch. This is in shade 108, and I don't think I've actually put this on my lips just yet, but it's a beautiful kind of like softer red, like fresh red color. I'm definitely gonna keep that, and I just need to put that on my lips. What is my problem? What is going on? Okay, so this is the Unlimited Stylo in 05, and this is a little bit of a sticky formula, but besides that, it's quite nice. It looks good on the lips, and I do like this color. It's kind of like purpley shade, so I'm definitely keeping that also for reference. Here I have the Unlimited Stylo in 21. Why do I have this shade? Oh, I think I remember this was from the advent calendar. I think I can let go of that one. I can think of someone who's really gonna like that. This is the Smart Lipstick in 458, and this is the Smart Lipstick in 457. So these are really creamy, long lasting. I really love this color. This is my favorite, one of my favorite light lipsticks in my collection. 458. Absolutely stunning. A little bit more rosy, a little bit darker. This is a great formula, very underrated. I feel like, why is nobody talking about these? I never hear anyone about the Smart lipsticks. More 3D Hydro glosses, of course. Even a blue one, really beautiful one. Okay, another Bridgerton lip gloss. I got this for free at some point at the Kiko store. This is kind of like a darker purpley shade. Absolutely beautiful. I don't feel like I have a shade like that really in my collection, a little bit more unique. I have here another Beauty Essentials gloss. This is kind of like a muted red. This was in 04. Beautiful. If you have these, like, bring them out, wear them. Absolutely stunning. I should wear them as well. Just grabbing out some regular line lip products. I think I got this one for free as well. It's even still in the box. So this is shade 208 from the Glossy Dream lipstick. Feels like there's something loose. It feels like there's something loose in this cap. Okay, so this is kind of like a raspberry, strawberry pink. Really beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. And then I have the Glossy Dream in 202. Also really nice. This is like one of my favorite lip formulas from Kiko Milano ever. It is glossy, it is glowy. It just has a little bit of a shimmer in it, which makes it very dimensional. It's hydrating, it's lovely. I don't feel like they still really have these anymore. I feel like they are kind of phasing these out. I would love to see kind of like a new and improved, like not that you can really improve these in my opinion, but a new version of those. And then we have 204. This one is a little bit more like muted, rosy brown. Really nice. This one is really nice. I don't feel like I'm decluttering as much Kiko as I was Essence and Catrice. Okay, we have the Velvet Passion Matte Lipstick in 315. And it's kind of like a mauve color. Really beautiful. Definitely keeping that one. It's comfortable. It's smooth. A nice amount of pigmentation. Then I have here the Jelly Stylos that I own. So this is 501. And this is just such a nice shimmery balm. Like a shimmery, balmy, glowy, kind of like wet look glossy thing. I did see that this was sold out on Kiko Milano, and a lot of these are sold out on Kiko Milano. I feel like they're older lip formulas that aren't as popular. They aren't like restocking as much. I often see them sold out, so that's a little bit sad. This is the one in 507, which is more of a kind of like rosy pinky shade. This one doesn't have any shimmer in it, but it's really beautiful. I love this way more than the lip balms, like the tinted lip balms from Kiko Milano. These have a little bit more grip to them. Okay, another of these metallic lipsticks. This is the Holiday Wonderlights in 01. So this is kind of like a warmer rosy brown. Really beautiful. Definitely keeping all of these frosty lipsticks. I have this one as well. This is the Holiday Wonderlights Starry Night Sparkling Lipstick in 02. And this is a really beautiful kind of like rosy shade. Absolutely stunning. I love this one so much. And here we have 03 from Holiday Wonderlights. And this one I got, I think, in the advent calendar. And this is kind of like a red pink shade. Like a little bit on the berry side, really nice. This one is another one from the holiday collection. This is from the advent calendar as well. So this is Holiday Wonderlight's Starlight Kiss Lip Balm. And this one is basically just like a clear lip balm, but it looks sparkly in the packaging. Like there's nothing here, there's no sparkle, but it looks really cool. I don't know if you can really see it. It looks really cool in the packaging. I think I can let go of this one. I kind of forgot I had that one. Then I have the Days in Bloom Volumizing Lip Shine, and this is 04 Modern Mauve. I just said that Bridgerton was a very unique shade. I feel like this is kind of like the lighter, somewhat lighter version of that. Like this one is a little bit less like pigmented, a little bit less dark. Really beautiful formula. Once again, I really like this one. This one was from their spring collection last year. This is the Holiday Fable shade 01, and this is more of a cool tone beigey shade. Like you can see this one is a little bit more cool tone rosy, that one is a little bit more warm. This is really nice. I keep saying that, but a lot of these are just my favorites. Alright, these are a bunch of the products from the Bridgerton collection, and I have a lot of these. What are these called again? Don't they put the name on these? Like the sparkly lip balms that they had. And these are kind of like, I don't really have any place anymore, but these are kind of like these iridescent shimmery balms. Look at that. Very interesting. Kind of like sparkly. This one is 02. That was kind of like the green to purpley one. I think I can let go of the green. The first one that I just swatched I liked a bit more. This is 03. That one is a little bit more warm, a little bit more corally. I'm gonna keep that one. And then 04, which is this kind of like berry shade. I think that one I'm actually not gonna use a lot, so that can go. Okay, I'm gonna clean my hand. Okay, I kind of succeeded. I think we can work with this. Right, another gloss. Apparently I have 3 of these now. So this is the one in 02, and this is kind of like this warm, creamy, pinky shade, really beautiful. And then I have here 3 cream lipsticks. I have here shade 05, which is this kind of like berry color. It's really beautiful. Like this is such a smooth creamy formula, absolutely stunning. I think I'm gonna keep that because I don't feel like I have kept a lot of berry shades because I don't wear berry a lot, so I will just keep that one because that formula is amazing. This is 01, which is kind of like a rosy nude, absolutely stunning, definitely fits the vibe of the show. And then I have here 03, which is kind of like the darker version of that, a little bit more like mauve-y, a little bit more rosy. Very beautiful formula. I kind of wish they had that in a regular range. Then I have here the Powerful Love Stunning Creamy Lipstick in 2 shades. This is from their... Alright, I had to take a break because I didn't realize that I wasn't charging my battery. So here we are a little while later. And I have here the 2 Powerful Love Creamy Lipsticks that I have. This one is in 01. And this is such a beautiful creamy formula. We have a swirled bullet. It's absolutely stunning. This should have been permanent. Like this is such a beautiful like pinky nude shade, very nice and creamy, and with the magnetic packaging. And then I have here 02, and this is a kind of like mauve berry shade, also really stunning. This feels kind of similar to the ones from the Bridgerton collection, the creamy lipsticks, kind of like that super smooth pigmented creamy formula. Then I have here the other one of the Beauty Essentials Hydrating Shiny Lipstick that I have. This is 02, and this is kind of like a muted red, a stunning shade. It's kind of like a creamy lipstick. It has a little bit of a shine to it, but not too much. Another one of the Beauty Essentials 3D Effect Lip Gloss. This is in 02, and this is a peachy pink, kind of like a salmony shade, but it's very sheer and shimmery. This is from the Tuscan Sunshine collection. This is the Shiny Lip Stylo. This is one of the oldest lip products in my collection once again. This is in 01, and this is kind of like a muted, lilac-y, like shiny lipstick, a little bit on the thinner side. It smells very floral. It still seems to be fine, so I'm gonna be keeping that. I did wear it again recently, like I've been reaching for this actually. Then I have another one of these Unlimited Double Touch from the newest collection that they did with Emma Roberts. This is 04, and this is kind of like this muted red, which is absolutely stunning. This is absolutely beautiful. I love the shade so much. This is so nice. I like those 5 shades. I don't know about the darker shades, but those 5 shades are so nice. Then I have here from the Valentine's collection that Kike Milano did a few years ago, the Sweet Affairs collection. I have 3 different shades. Oh no. This is the Matte and Shiny Duo Liquid Lip Color. This was in their regular range, I think, for a little bit, and this has a stain on one side and a gloss on the other. Am I making sense? I think this was the stain. And then this is the gloss. I think I only kept one of these. This is quite a nice color. I'm keeping that one, but that's not the same as what this is. Like, this is not the same formula. Because here we actually have a liquid lipstick. Like, this is an actual liquid lipstick and not like a stain that the other one is. Like, the other one has more of a stain-like effect and it stains the lips. This is in the shade 02, and this one is really nice. It's a little bit on the warm side for me. Like, this was in a different phase where I was more into like warm colors, but there is still enough brown, I think, in this that I would still wear it. And then this one is a little bit lighter. It's kind of like a peachy, taupey nude. It's a really interesting color. Like, I don't feel like these are colors I would pick up at this stage of my life, but because I love this formula so much, I'm gonna be keeping these. Then I have some lip products, 2 lip products from the spring collection from this year. This is the lip oil, the 3D Hydra Lip Oil Limited Edition. By the way, some of the 3D Hydra products that I just showed you are actually the lip oils. I have lip oils and glosses. This is really nice, kind of like this rosy shimmery shade. It's a little bit on the thinner side, but not too thin. It's actually hydrating. I really like this formula. And then I have here the Dreamphoria Shape Changer Satin Lipstick. That is the name of the collection. I forgot to say it. So this is 05, and this is a really creamy lipstick that then kind of like sets down and adheres to the lips. This is a really beautiful color. I am gonna keep it. Another 3D Hydro Gloss. This is from the Gold Reflections collection from last year. Okay, I have 3 of these Lasting Matte Veil Liquid Lip Colors. So I have 2 kind of more like cool tone nudes, and then this one was from the Advent Calendar from last year. So I have here shade 07, and it's just kind of like this cooler tone pink. It has a little bit of mutedness to it. And then I also have 05, which is somewhat similar, but it has something a little bit more gray to it. It's a little bit more cool toned. Then I also have your shade 15, which is more of a berry shade. I think this is a really nice formula. It is not very hydrating, but it is very smooth looking. It is a long wearing. I do feel like this one I don't really need to keep, so I'm gonna get rid of that one, and this and these 2 I really like, so I'm gonna keep those. And I have 2 more of these 2-in-1 lipsticks, but this one is a little bit different. Like, this is the first rendition that they did of this, and this was really popular. Like, this was sold out so quickly, and then they changed the format a little bit. I did smoosh mine. Like, in this cap there is the smooshed bit of this lip product, and then here we have kind of like the mauve shade that this lipstick has. This was just a little bit too fragile, as you can see, as you can tell. And then we have kind of like a shimmery gloss on the other side. So that was from the Powerful Love collection. Here, this was like super popular. I went to the store 2 days later and it was all sold out. I don't know what was going on. And then we also have this one from the Holiday Wanderlust collection. So this one is absolutely beautiful. It is such a nice shade of brown. I cannot even begin to tell you how beautiful that shade of brown is. It's just such a specific type of color that is really beautiful. And then I have 3 lipsticks left. Can you believe it? So these are all from limited editions once again. So this is from the Charming Escape collection. This is the Luxurious Shiny Lipstick, and I have it in 01. You can see this packaging is absolutely beautiful. You can see I was in a different phase of my life when I bought this. I was just really into warm tones at this time. Right now, I'm just all about the cool tones, like the neutral and the cool tones, but this is a really warm brown. Now, I really wouldn't pick this up anymore. I would have picked up something else, but I'm still gonna keep it because the packaging is so beautiful, and this is just the type of video that you always think back to. Like, it's the first video of mine that ever got 10K, and actually I got such positive feedback on that video. While the actual day that I was having that day, it was not my best day, but then I decided to still like film the video anyway, and it was just such a success. But if this collection would have come out now, I probably would have bought another shade, or I would have gone back for a better shade. This, yeah, I'm gonna keep it, but it's more for the packaging and the memories. Then this is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks in my collection. This is a Sweet Affairs Sweet Kiss Lip Stylo, and this is in 01. Once again from the Valentine's Day collection. This is such a beautiful sheer taupey brown. It's really long lasting. Well, it has a creamy finish to it. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the look of that on the lips. I should definitely wear that more. And then I have here the Days in Bloom Hydra Glow Lipstick in 01 Perfect Beige. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I thought this was a little bit thin. It wasn't my favorite formula. It's a little bit more peachy than that other shade. It's quite a nice color, but it's a little bit of an interesting formula, but I'm gonna keep it because I do really like the packaging. I do want to keep like a lipstick from this collection, which I did really enjoy the whole vibe and packaging of. All right, here we have the Maybe Pal, and I have decided that I'm gonna declutter this one from the Emma Roberts and Kika Milano 2-in-1 Stylo Round 1. I just feel like I love those other ones so much that I'm not gonna be reaching for this one. There's just no chance, and I don't need every color in every formula. That is kind of where I sometimes can go a little bit too far. So this is gonna go. Then this Alien Cosmetics, I think I'm gonna give this one more round. Or am I just being delusional if I do that? It is such a beautiful color, but will I actually use this? Realistically, no. So it's gonna go. Okay, I'm really trying to be a bit more tough here with the declutter. Okay, this is the Lunar Beauty Liquid Lipstick. This is really nice, but I feel like there are other similar colors that are just a little bit different that I probably would wear over this, because those are just a little bit more rosy. So I think I'm actually gonna declutter this one as well. This Revolution Pile Bomb, I think I'm gonna declutter. This was the one in Wild Mauve Pink. I think that can go. This is the Max It Up Lip Booster Extreme, and I just feel like I have something like this without the plumping effect, and I don't feel like I really feel that is necessary, so that is gonna go. Then this one, the Revolution Balm, I'm actually gonna keep because it's kind of difficult for me to find pH reacting lip products that I actually like, but there's something about it if you find a good one, and I do really like this one, so I'm gonna be keeping that one. So there will at least be some pH reacting in my life. And then this Nimia one, I think I'm gonna keep actually, because I feel like the other bronze lip products are a little bit different. I do really like the Nimia formula. And okay, the Essence Live Life in Coral Lip Gloss. This is really cute though. This packaging is really cute. I think I can keep that. I think I can allow myself to keep that. Then the Catrice Plump It Up Lip Booster. I think I can let this one go. It's just not the type of product, even though I make a lot of Catrice videos. It's just not the type of product I think I'm gonna refer back to. And then this one, the Revolution Toy Story pH reacting gloss. It looks so cool, and I do kind of like it, but I feel like there are other things I would use over this, so that is gonna go. The Harley Quinn Jelly Lipstick. I think I would use something like a Romand Classic Melting Balm, or like there are a lot of other things that I would use instead of this. Even though it's not a bad product, but it's like for Essence, it's a good product, but for my collection, it's nothing like special. So I'm gonna let that one go. This lip glaze, I'm actually gonna keep. I think, like, I really like this formula. I think I could still see myself using that. The Unearthly Gloss, do I see myself using this? I'm gonna swatch it one more time. Just to remind myself. It is very cool, but would I actually use it at some point? I'm gonna keep it because I don't have a lot of Unearthly lippies. Then this Revolution Gloss. I don't have a lot of Revolution lip products. I do have a lot of lip glosses in general. I do have the gold one that I kept. I think if I declutter this one and then keep the gold one, that would be like a pretty good deal. Like I can see that working out well for me. And then this Midsummer Fairy Tales. It is a really cute gloss, but it's not my favorite formula, so I'm actually gonna declutter that one. And then the Revolution Pout Lip Oil. I'm actually gonna keep that because I do like this formula and I feel like I've been pretty cutthroat with this maybe pal. Okay, so before I show you the declutter end results, I decided, okay, let's give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what is going on at like the review side of things. So these are the things that I've bought but haven't touched yet, and I'm kind of like waiting for the right moment to do that. So here I have the Wycon Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in shade 193, and I actually hadn't even opened this. It's kind of like a rosy pink shade. And I'm not really gonna swatch these right now because I want to do that on camera. So this is the Peri Para Heart Gem Glow Lip, and this is in shade Berry Milk Tea. Now I bought this one from Yes Style because I just love these glowy lip products, and I just wanted to see what this was about. It's kind of like a strawberry pink shade, pretty interesting. It looks like there wouldn't be a lot of product in here. Is that correct? Is that what is going on here? How many grams? 1.4 grams of product. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it was also a pretty affordable product. Let me know if you've tried any of these, if you want me to try these soon. Is there something here where you're like, just put that on your lips already? So this is the Cozy Mousse lipstick, liquid lipstick by Wycon, and this is in 02 Pretty in Pink. And this is a little bit more of a like brownie pink. And then I actually bought another Romand Glassing Melting Balm, and this was from another collab. This is from the Hannah Bang collab, and my sister already used this one up. Like we both bought these at the same time, and she already has used her up, so that shows you something about the difference between me and her. So this is shade 18, and I haven't opened this yet. But I have looked at it because my sister has it. So this is such a beautiful packaging actually. And then this is actually a very, can I open this up? And this is actually a very cool tone nude shade, a little bit muted, a little bit cool tone. Like, this looks amazing. I think I would actually really love this, but I've just been kind of thinking, should I save this for the right time? Maybe I should just also like film some close-ups. That would help. Then I have another one of the Thrill Seeker Glassy Gloss. This is Pink to the Berry. And you know I love this formula. I thought I would just review it based on that pink shade. But this is kind of like a jelly berry. Also really beautiful. Like for a berry, it's quite like sheer, which I do like. Also smells like candy a lot. Why am I swatching all of a sudden? And then I bought some Wycon Lip Shot lipsticks. I was really interested in these. These are new. And this is shade Cappuccino. And this is what that one looks like. It was such a beautiful color. Like I cannot wait to put this on my lips. This is so nice. Love the tone of that. And then I have here Romantic Date. And this one is, ooh, a cool tone pink. Quite a nice shade. A really good colors for me. And then I bought an extra shade of the Lip Sync Matte Lip Cream by Made by Metro because in my first impression I had a really light shade and I thought it looked a little strange. So I was like, okay, let's do a darker shade and see how I really feel about it. But I have not put this on my lips just yet. This is shade Stranger. By the way, I just also got these in, and these are the Adventure Time lip balms. I ordered these myself. These are the Marceline and Princess Bubblegum lip balms, and I just saw some really nice lip swatches of these. I know they are pH reacting, but there was just something about these that did make me intrigued in these. So I did pick these up. So that is still part of what you just saw. And then we have, like, this is not exactly everything that I'm still reviewing. I haven't put everything here from all the ranges that I'm currently testing out. Some of these I'm ready to update you on. Some of these are things that I just have to use 1 or 2 more times. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of an impression of what is going on. But these are things that you're gonna be seeing in updates very, very soon. And I don't wanna like really go through everything here. I do want to say that I really like this Popsicle lip gloss by Wycon. Really am enjoying it. Beautiful color, nice shimmer. I've been really enjoying this Essence Aloha Babes Sunny Bliss Flower Kiss like shiny lipstick as well. It's a nice mauve shade. This Cherry Milky Peptide Gloss by Essence. I have been really enjoying this light pink shade. Absolutely gorgeous. This gloss from the Lethal Cosmetics and Adventure Time collection is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a pinky gold shimmery gloss. It has a little like brush applicator. It is really beautiful. And I'm just gonna leave it at that for now because this video is 2 hours long. And I'm gonna try and give you updates on these very, very soon. And then in my next declutter, I will actually go through these and like actually declutter. Okay, let me show you what I've decluttered. All right, so first up we have this basket, and then we also have this basket, and this is everything that I've decluttered. I've already counted up this. This is 71 lip products, and then we also have this one that I'm gonna count up right now. Okay, so this is 43. So we have 71 plus 43 is 114. If my brain is still working. So that is so much. 114 decluttered. That is a lot of declutters. I'm really happy with that. Now my task will be to organize a little bit. It will be something. I'm gonna do my best, but I feel like I will have a lot more space now. I think this is the best declutter that I've done for my lip products in a while. I'm really, really happy with how this all worked out. All right, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like it if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you made it all the way here. I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.